Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Hold on! Fuck! Fuck this fucking! How are you so fucking fuck? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me. Have you been a good little Nazi?
No, you fool, we're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Who is he? He's an asshole, sir. I know that. What's his name? That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole. Just gone from suck to blow.
Welcome, everybody. We're going to begin to do a show and all that fun shit. Hooray. Hello, everyone. Sandy Squatch saying hello. Hello, Sandy Squatch. Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Good afternoon. Let's switch it up to there. Let's go there. Let's do that. And hey, how's it going, everybody? My usual dapper self with my usual not as impressive as I had hoped hair. Spoiler alert. I'm not as attractive as I want to be. That's all of us. Anyways, some of us just on the inside, right, Chad? Right, Chad? Chad's a sad guy. Nope, we're not doing that yet. We're not ready for that yet. That's not ready for that is behind the shame on you. Anyways, hi there at Joe Burger, says Sandy Squatch. Good to see everybody, seeing everybody. Yeah. Alrighty. I was close enough. LOL didn't quite tag that name correctly. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. I feel you're defending yourself from attack that has not been levied. Nobody indeed did anything. You are okay. We'll be all right. We're good. You know what it was, Sandy? Just tell him, hey, look. You didn't mean to, but
I was fixing my coochie lips.
and shit happens, okay? Shit indeed happens. Anyways, we've got 3 full hours of our story content and then some, so we're prepped for today. God damn it, we're not gonna have any. Well, you weren't supposed to tell them all that. I didn't tell them. You did. You're the one who said.
I was fixing my coochie lips.
I just don't kill the. I'm not even the messenger. I'm just the guy with the sound drop. Anyways, so yeah, we don't need to have that page open now. I don't know if I want to do this one on the show. Yeah, I don't want to bother with that. I dealt with a bot that was my dad recently, which was super duper interesting because they don't realize they're playing somebody that you can actually call. So they're just sitting there saying, ah. Thank you, Wilmer. I don't know what I did to deserve that. I don't know if I should do it again. Honestly, I'm on the fence. But yeah, so he's giving me messages about, and I'll pull this up here, because why not? Can I full screen this thing? Like, I don't. Ugh. Anyways, I guess I can't really, well, I can do it this. No, I don't want to forward it. Ugh. Just wanted to full screen the image. There we go. He's sending me pictures saying that the government sent him this in the mail. And just let me know if you think this image looks suspect. Greta tweet has caused a nationwide shortage of bandages for third-degree burns. Are you talking about Greta and Andrew Tate tweeting at each other? I had heard about it. I don't know if I grabbed anything about that yet, but anyways, so I knew it was a setup to like sign up to a program, but he expected me to believe that somehow the government mailed him this money in a box, $100,000 in a box. And like I said, I don't believe the scammer at any point was aware the person he was pretending to be was someone I actually have in my contact list on my phone. So kind of just called him out on it, like we ended up, exchanging a few messages, and I finally said, hey, man, I just called you. 1, your phone is working fine. 2, when we spoke on the phone, you said you know nothing about this box of money. So stop impersonating people. It's an actual crime. And then right after that, this person is unavailable on Messenger. I just thank you. Thank you very much. And that's what I call turning a frown upside down.
Cheer 100 pretty shitty box to be mailing 100 grand in.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Like, I mean, see, like I even responded to that with because he said, I'm not you. Why didn't you call me with this? Oh, my phone's not working. Like, hey, your phone's not working. You have 100 grand. How do you not have a phone? But, those government programs that, just mail you boxes of cash if you apply for them. I'm sure there's a fee to apply, but they're going to mail you a box of money. No. And like I said, unfortunately for him, I was well aware that person was not that person. So didn't work out for them. Anyways. Boop. And that's that. We're good there. Okay. Why not? Feel free to like the YouTube and the Facebooks and the disgraced one. Did I miss the train? No, there hasn't been a train because there's been no goddamn good reason for one. Because, did I do it again? Oh no, that's because this is down. There we go. There's no reason for a train. We just started the show. Alrighty, but in that act, we do have actual stuff to talk about. The King of Nigeria is sending me a box of money. The King of Nigeria is sending you a box of money. Sweet. Then feel free to give me...
Cheer 1,000.
God damn. We're 9 minutes in. Thank you very, very much for the support. Let's talk about the Border Patrol. We have the videos, but we'll stick on the story for a moment here, and we'll just say that that's what that is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shit. Alrighty, so we're gonna go over here. I am no longer in control of my show. I've been hijacked by my audience. Fucking disgraced one. Okay, never mind then. Well, you do you, homie. It's one of these things I fight it, but I don't. It's just, it's a mixed bag. Joe Burger saying good afternoon to Disgrace One. Yeah, everybody saying hello to Disgrace One. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Alrighty, so the Border Patrol has built a tent larger than a football field to house the flood of illegal immigration expected after Title 42 ends. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't done this sooner. I am going to say, though, I'm going to scroll down. I feel like a lot of, advocates of human rights groups might see a giant camp out in the middle of nowhere and have a few feelings. I'm sorry, I keep bumping that button. Now it's actually funny. I just won't stop. Anyways, yeah, they keep, they're going to house a whole bunch of immigrants in a giant complex that looks like that. Yeah, that's, we will all get them in on the same train. He's a guy. Welcome him. Who's a guy? He's a guy. Who's a guy? What? Who? He's a guy. Welcome him. I don't know what's going on. Confused. Panic set in. Anyways. So, I really, this is from the House Judiciary Committee of the GOP. Massive migrant tent erected at border in preparation for the end of Title 42, which could end today. I mean, unless the GOP is flat out lying to us. Oh, now the New York Post is also commenting on it. In the middle of a West Texas desert, a giant tent, bigger than a football field, is being thrown up by the U.S. border. Well, that's a weird, they have to, regurgitate it. Look, all right, the only way we can build this thing is if we baby bird it. Everybody eat a corner, and then we'll go to the field and just... Oh. Alrighty. The massive tent is being thrown up by the U.S. Border Patrol as El Paso prepares for a human tidal wave to cross the border with Mexico as soon as the Title 42 health policy comes to an end. The makeshift facility, what? Oh, that's not what we're doing. Thank you. The makeshift facility northeast of downtown will serve as an overflow processing center when Title 42 expires, which could happen as soon as this week, depending on whether the Supreme Court will hear a challenge to the Biden administration from 19 Republican-led states who want to keep the policy in place. The Border Patrol already has a central processing center in El Paso, but it will not be able to meet the demands post-Title 42 when as many as 5,000 migrants per day are anticipated to enter the city. 5,000 a day. We can totally just absorb that, everybody. Just everyone gets a seat. Because you never see it in the nature documentaries where the herd gets so big that some of the people get sheared off. I don't know why we have this we don't have this understanding. You just cannot. It's just not feasible. It's not a thing. Oh, El Paso officials have previously thank you, Johnny. Have previously said as many as 20,000 migrants are waiting in Mexico, hoping to gain entry into the U.S. after Title 42 goes away. On Monday, 400 armed Texas National Guard members said their Humvees were stationed on either side of that bridge, hoping to funnel migrants onto the span to avoid potential chaos if migrants wade across the Rio Grande, which acts as an international boundary between the U.S. and Mexico. And then thanks to, depreciating water levels, that's not that big of a bridge. Anyways, despite the beefed up enforcement, thousands of migrants are already in El Paso, forcing the city of almost 680,000 to turn its convention center into a migrant shelter. Oh, wow. That would be rough. I couldn't do it, homie. Couldn't do it. Could not. If we were turning the St. Cloud Convention Center into a migrant shelter for just people pouring in day after day, it's nothing personal, but it's just, that's not sustainable. All right. That is not, you cannot just take on that kind of a burden in Unless you've got bounty up your bahoo, but let's face it, we don't. We write it all off and we overwrite everything. You gave it all to Ukraine already, you assholes. Sounds like a foreign invasion. I would say it's a foreign invasion, but I mean, really? Are they invading? They're completely unorganized. See, if they only knew that they could work together.
Choose me?
Thank you, Wilmer, for the 100 bits. Let's check where we are on the party thing, just in case we have one of those coming around. Holy shit! Well, that was just good timing. We're 200 bits away from a sticker party for everyone that gives a shit. On the Twitch app, if you're playing along on the Twitch app, you can go nuts on the stickers for free for a short time when we hit 1,000 bits of stickers. So that happens. Go nuts. Bukkake the screen with stickers. Eat, drink, and be merry. But yeah, so the Border Patrol has the world's largest tent. Alrighty, did we read? Oh yes, we read all of that. So yeah, I don't know that that's gonna be very. I just feel like how do we make sure people don't? So is the tent gonna have to be like enclosed? Are we gonna have to put a fence around the tent to make sure they don't just leave in the middle of the night? I mean, are there gonna be campfires? Can we say that since there's a tent, this is technically a camp? I mean, camping is fun. People love camping. Name one time a giant camp of people culturally stuck in one area sounded really, really bad. I mean, just once. Say stickers are offline for me. Someone just did a sticker thing, so let's check the old sticker doodad. Streaming tools. Extensions. My extensions. The cord I'm going to hang myself with. Stream stickers. There we go. All right. Extension configuration. Open the dashboard. Log in with Twitch. Oh, yeah. I got to reauthorize the Twitch login. Sticker party enabled. Yep. And we're finished. So they should be back. Everything should be good. I just re-enabled everything. So that's that. Boom. Okay. Now we can get back to our stories. Like I said, the Border Patrol, very not not excited. I don't know. It looks weird. It looks a little weird. I feel like the PR department really didn't think this one through. You know, like, let's just build a giant camp. We will put them all together in the camp, or we can teach them skills and educate them. There will be camp educations. There'll be cooking classes. We've got some ovens. Cleanliness is important. Hygiene. We're going to have plenty of showers. Don't see a problem yet. We're still good. Alrighty. Anyways, from one story that'll make you shake your head to another. The Russin up some stories. The Russian sausage tycoon and lawmaker dies after a 3-story fall in India. There's a really weird thing about these people in the Russian government that don't or did agree with Putin, and now and they're all dying all of a sudden. We could build a fucking wall, just saying. I mean, we could. We could build a wall. They even tried it in Arizona, and then the government sued them. Arizona's like, you know what we don't like? We don't like these people who are undocumented coming over without any sort of a screening process, without any sort of identifying process, in case it is someone of, I don't know, ill intent, as has happened a few times. And, how about we put up a wall of shipping containers? Seemed like a great idea. And then the Biden administration went, nah, we don't like it. No.
Does someone need a hug?
I think Texas does, if we're talking about it. Sitting close on a hype train again, and close on a sticker party. So that could go crazy in a variety of ways. Anyways, so Russian sausage tycoon. We have a story on this. I got to get through this ad first here, and then we'll play this up for you. Fell 3 stories in India. Strangest thing. Big guy on Putin's side, you know, because when you're consolidating power, you don't just murder all your supporters.
Well, there are plenty of questions around the circumstances of this death. Pavel Antov was a regional Russian lawmaker and a member of Russia's ruling party.
I love that
United
she's
Russia,
kind of,
which is closely aligned to President Vladimir Putin.
I love that the sticker party thing's on the center screen, and it kind of looked like a, I don't know, like a horse like barbell thing. Like, there you go.
According to Indian police, he was traveling in Odisha state, the northeast of the country, when he died.
I'm easily
by
entertained.
Suicide on Saturday, falling from his
Hi, Johnny, says Just a Regular Chatter. Hey, Just a Regular Chatter, how you doing?
2 days after a friend he was traveling with, Vladimir Budanov, also died, police say, from a heart attack. Antov, who was 65, made his fortune manufacturing sausages in his native Vladimir region, just east of the Moscow region. In 2018, he was listed number 1 on the Forbes list of the top 100 wealthiest Russian civil servants.
And there goes the sticker party.
At over $140 million. In June this year, he wrote a post on Russia's Facebook equivalent Kontakte, apologizing for a quote, unfortunate misunderstanding with account. Categorically disagreed with a status update on the special military operation.
I feel like we can't do that story with, you know, just all the, it looks wrong. It looks so wrong. So there's our sticker party. That was crazy. We had a fun time with that. Cool story, bro. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, because again, we do serious stories, you know? This is a serious show. Serious stories. Serious sound drops. Like that fail noise for 15,000 points. Thank you very, very much for that. Battle Brothers EO. That was awesome. Yes, moving back over. I suppose we can put that off now. We're good. That happened. Hooray. We had our sticker party. I was assuming it was going to kick off when Lab Glass showed up because he always comes in with a sticker sound. Alrighty. So again, this is a string of people questionably dying in Russia. All right.
Ukraine blaming a technical mistake and affirming that he was, quote, a supporter of the president, a patriot of my country, and sincerely share the goals of the special military operation. Well, CNN has not seen the original WhatsApp status, which has been deleted. Meanwhile,
So wait
the
a
results
minute.
of Pavel Antov's post-mortem are not known yet, and Russia's consul general in Calcutta told Russian state media Monday they don't suspect foul play.
Of course they don't. But just so we're all clear, if he was assassinated, and we're just saying if, hypotheticals, Putin, if he was assassinated, you're saying he might have been assassinated because his WhatsApp got hacked? You're saying someone killed him because he might have died because someone posted something when under his name? He got murdered for a Facebook status? We took him out because he's just like, you know what? Putin's a poo-poo head. And like, all right, kill that guy. Not suspicious at all. Yeah, not suspicious at all when the only person you're traveling with suddenly dies of a heart attack and you fall 3 stories to your death in India. And just think, what if he did get hacked and he really didn't make that post? Like, Sausage Guy was pro-Putin the whole time. till he got Putin down. It was a sad day for sausage in Moscow. Again, the idea that they might have executed him because someone hacked his social media app is, again, why I don't use Twitter. That's just what we don't use Twitter. We just call it a day. Actually, we do use Twitter. I don't actually use it. I have it. It's a thing. Anyways, so we've got that lovely thing. Just a sausage party, says Disgraced One. Well, not anymore. The sausage guy is dead. I feel like the party will be significantly sausage-free now. I feel like the party from here on out is strictly seafood. Clam chowder. Don't sell me on a good time. Anyways. Our next story that I have here. I think most normal people don't use Twitter, says King Rob 50. Yeah, I mean, I have had it for forever. If you went back on it, you'd probably find stuff that isn't, like, awesome or whatever, I guess, if you want to find. I guess because we all have dirt on Twitter, usually. That's why Musk needs to go the full Fight Club route, you know, and just level all the Twitter servers, take down all the Twitter data, set us back to zero. Oh, fuck. I wouldn't mind a party for my funeral. Wait a minute, what? You're planning I wouldn't. That's a weird request. I want a I want to not eat cat hair when I do my show. A party before your death would probably be more fulfilling, says King Rob 50. I would feel like I'm fine with a party before and after my death, as long as the party after my death, my head is stuffed and passed around, and you have to hold my head in order to speak. I'd like to actually have my head be made into a physical puppet. Big fan of prop comedy. These are half jokes, half truths. A lot of people do celebrations of life now instead of funeral. In other words, a party instead of tears. LOL, yeah, maybe. Look, like I said, why can't we do both? All right? Why can't we keep, like, my head and vocal cords intact and powered by a tank of helium? So I talk really high pitched the whole time. I can give my own eulogy. And now, to speak on his behalf, is the floating disembodied head of one Johnny Crutches. You know, I was always an asshole. Although I have to say, when I die, I need somebody there with this button. Just once in a while. Just for, if my old mentor will show up. Just for my old mentor, James Corden. You know, I was taught in the James Corden School of Abusing a Laugh Track to make it seem like you're successful. Obviously, he's much better at it than I am. That's why there's masters and there's students, and then there's me. Boop. All right, so let's get into our next story. A federal judge temporarily banned San Francisco from clearing homeless camps. Yes, that is really going to solve the problem. Now the judge won't let you clear the homeless camps. Sure, there won't be any. Can't see where this will go wrong. Not at all. It's going to look great. It's going to look great. Alrighty. Magistrate. Story's jumping all over the bitch. Magistrate Donna Ryu of the U.S. District Court in Oakland, California, issued an emergency order on Friday that San Francisco's local government cannot clear out homeless encampments. Ryu cited evidence that San Francisco officials did not offer shelter to homeless people. She also cited evidence to show that the city unlawfully seized or discarded homeless people's belongings. Well, if you don't have a home, maybe kind of low-key on the amount of stuff. Which are you? Are you homeless or are you a hoarder? I feel like you should be able to pick one. certainly make your life a little easier. According to San Francisco law, the city must offer shelter to homeless people before clearing their encampment. The policy isn't the problem, Ryu says. The question is, how is that policy being executed? City attorneys said homeless people are notified when camps will be cleared, offered help, and can only be forced to leave if they reject alternative housing. Mayor London Breed also said some of the apparent homeless people have homes, but use camps for drug dealing, human trafficking, and other illegal activities. Yeah, why would they have... Why would you say that? Why? You're just saying, oh, they got no rules happening here, so anything goes? What the fuck is going on? Mayors cannot run cities this way, Mayor London Breed said. We already have too few tools to deal with mental illness we see on our streets. Now we are being told not to use another tool that helps bring people indoors and keeps our neighborhoods safe and clean for our residents. That's right. This is the system you guys asked for. Congratulations. This is where it went. This is the way it goes, homie. Like, I mean, seriously. Oh, so now it's getting to the point where the judges are telling the mayors you can't clean up the homeless camps, and the mayor's like, but we have to have, I don't know, order. Just at some point.
Fuck! 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 Oh!
Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Well, while that and everything else is going on, thank you again, Disgraced One, for the 100 bits. Very much appreciate the support of the show. While we're talking, I thought I had another story in front of this one first, though. Wasn't I supposed to talk? Oh, yeah, we're supposed to talk about this one first before we... Nope, that's the Texas car one.
Cheer 100.
Thank you, Brown Candy. That's very, very awesome of you. That's super cool. I really appreciate the support, everybody. Really great. Awesome. Thank you very much. We're already doing overtime. Did we have another homeless? Okay, so then what was this? The deep freeze pipes breaking, creating a water crisis in the south. I thought I did that one. No, that one's not up there. But neither is this one, I don't think. Oh, shit. What? No, fuck them on the multi-screen. Thank you, Disgraced One. We got that happening.
Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train to stay. Here comes the train!
Hooray!
Cheer
The
100.
Wahey! This is going to be the Johnny gets really glassy-eyed train. Oh, this sound. I was going to make chili today. I'm glad I...
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever,
Yeah.
and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Fuck it. Every video I have on YouTube that's been a live performance has been copyright struck. Why stop now? Thank you.
Cheer 1000.
Jesus, thank you. Thank you. We're very grateful for all the support. It means so much to us. It keeps the show going. We've had a lot of monumental support from a lot of you lately, and it has been unbelievable. Very humbling. Thank you very, very much. We have a couple of different videos to do because M. Polly thanking...
Fuck YouTube except from 6 am minus 1030 p.m. Cheer 110.
Thank you, Brown Candy. I'm pretty sure that's through level 1. And moving on to level 2 means I gotta do more control. Oh, that's level 4 complete. I'm not even Fuck. Oh, fuck me. That's like all of our videos. I gotta do 4 burns at least. Jesus. Thank God.
You're
I don't
level
know.
5 now, cheer 100.
Yes, thank you, Brown Candy. We're level 5. Oh,
Guess what?
what?
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I got a button for that. Okay, so we're gonna have to open this video. Oh,
Come on, Jim!
that's a sad story I don't want to talk about. Whoops-a-doodle. But we didn't get that one or this one up. So we got to get that before we get to the other videos that we have prepped. Yes. Jesus, Wax, thank you very much.
Oh!
At some point, that sound effect is just
Cheer
going to
5,000.
nail my gag reflex. Jeez, god damn, man. We're at level 6. I can't keep up with this. I got a whole bunch of stories to do. We've got videos to watch and go through because why not? So our first Hype Train video we have for you. I don't even remember what these are. Just their links. Oh, this is Tulsi Gabbard destroying George Santos on Fox News. The reason why we're playing this. Strong opinion. Wow. I guess I'm a dick. Anyways, the reason I'm going to play this one is because I'm sorry. Even George Santos has gone so far that even the right-wing media is like, all right, we're going to fucking nail you to the cross. Like, we are going to just stake you down and burn you just in the name of pretending to be, you know, fair and balanced. And so, like, he's become such a target that so it's just to see the right-wing media go after a right-wing person so hard is great to me. And it's worth a giggle. This is, I don't know that we're doing the whole, that guy lied one too many lies. I mean, kind of. I don't think we're going to play the whole 6-minute video. I think I might have mislabeled this one.
Congressman-elect Santos, thank you for joining us today.
Firstly,
First question I really want to ask.
is Tulsi single? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm sorry. She's incredibly hot. You look smarmy as fuck, dude. Like, can we not have you look like a villain in a B movie every time we see you? Like, I swear, I just expect you to, like, be stroking a bald cat right now. Like, yes. Like, and is that acne or what's the thing on the, can you see a dermatologist? That might be a mole worth considering. I mean, cancerous maybe, I don't know. Or it's like a Pinocchio thing. Do you get zits when you lie? I'm just, you're not looking good, sir. Next to a smoke show, it's not helping you.
Ask you, now that all this has been revealed, is...
Thank you, Wags, for the air horn.
To answer your question, integrity is very important. And like I said to the New York Post, embellishing
what
my
does it
resume
mean,
was a
though?
mistake.
What does it mean? Because the meaning of the word actually matters in practice.
Of course, it means to carry yourself in an honorable way. And I made a mistake. And I think humans are flawed, and we all make mistakes, Tulsi. I think we can all look at ourselves in the mirror and admit that once in our life we made a mistake. I'm having national television for the whole country to see, and I have the courage to do so because I believe that in order to move past this and move forward and be an effective member of Congress, I have to face my mistakes, and I'm facing them. The reality is that I remain committed to doing everything I set forward in my campaign. I'm not a fraud. I'm not a fake. I didn't materialize from thin air. I worked damn hard to get where I got my entire life.
Yeah, but you did lie a lot.
It didn't start off easy. As I've said it many, many times, I come from abject
integrity
poverty.
that I think politicians should have
some mistakes,
but don't.
And I own up.
Oh, yeah, but I love that it really, he's just like, yeah, I have integrity. She's like, yes, but what does it mean to you? And she's looking, okay, I'm sorry. Can you look a little less smarmy? I know he's setting himself up here, but you better skew him pretty hard or we're moving on to the next one.
And now I want to put this past me so I can deliver for the American people.
The thing is, Congressman-elect, integrity means, yes, carrying yourself with honor, but it means telling the truth, being a person of integrity. And If I were one of those in New York's 3rd District right now that the election is over, and I'm finding out all of these lies that you've told, not just one little lie or one little embellishment, these are blatant lies. My question is, do you have no shame? Do you have no shame in the people who are now...
Honestly, can we get this kind of shit all the time? I mean, honestly, like, one, I don't mind if Tulsi does it. I got no problems there. But I'm just saying, can we get, like, just for the holidays or perm? Wait a minute, what? Tulsi's on Fox News? I have no idea. But Tulsi's interviewing George Santos, at least I believe that's this. Yeah, and she's destroying the shit out of him. And I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. But he went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in his class who had a full academic scholarship. Really? I don't remember what. I remember some of the business stuff he said, like top of his class or whatever. I was like, hey, didn't Biden make those same lies? Like, didn't you steal those lies from Biden? Didn't he do that first? Oh, no, that was Biden. Yeah, but I thought he did similar ones. I thought they both did, like, fucking shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, Biden's shit. That's one thing that makes this all really funny to me is anyone on the left that wants, like, I love that this is Fox going after him because I feel like they can. But if you were like on, like, you know, say MSNBC or whatever, and you were diving in like, oh, look at these freaking right-wing conservatives and all, they're all lies and and he lied to his constituents and he always tell lies. But you know, we have sound drops of your president. The guy goofs more than a character of the same name, okay? Like, he met a flight of stairs that are his now mortal enemy. Seriously, he still wishes death upon them. Oh, all right. Anyways, Tulsi's about to talk to him about... Again, both of you can't help but have a resting, smarmy bitch face. I'm having trouble liking both of you.
You're asking to trust you to go and be their voice for them, their families, and their kids in Washington?
Tulsi, I can say the same thing about the Democrats and the party. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden's been lying to the American people for 40 years. He's the president of the United States. Democrats resoundingly support him. Do they have no shame? I've made this very clear.
This is not about the Democratic Party, though. This is about your relationship, frankly, with the people who've entrusted you to go and fight for them. And I think one of the questions that really probably hits home to a lot of people.
Both sides are full of liars. The American citizens have been groomed to just accept lies.
We've got a letter that your campaign sent out earlier this year, which reads as follows. As a proud American Jew, I've been to Israel numerous times for educational, business, and leisurely trips.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You said there in that letter that you are, quote, a proud American Jew. How do you explain that?
My heritage is Jewish. I've always identified as Jewish. I was raised a practicing Catholic. I think I've gone through this. Even I've not being raised a practicing Jew. I've always joked with friends and circles, even in the campaign, I'd say, guys, I'm Jewish. Remember, I was raised Catholic. So, look, I understand everybody wants to nitpick at me. I'm going to...
By the way, I think we're on like 2 or 3. I haven't even been keeping count. All right, so with that, I feel like that's enough out of that. Yeah, he continues to open his mouth wider and wider and just stick his foot in it. Oh, it's not looking good for him. Okay, so here's our second hype train video. What do we have here? What do we have for you? Ah, damn you, Johnny, you're a dick.
Some of the things.
Oh yes. There is an American factory that is now trying to run a some sort of weird, I don't know whatever. It's cringy.
I started implementing the first thing I implemented was at our pre-shift meeting, we used to just kind of sit at the tables and talk, and watching the Chinese shift meeting, we had them all lined up.
Okay, so never mind.
That's worked out really well for me back here. Good morning, everybody.
The show?
Greg, I need you to stand on 2, starting off. Chuck, I need you sanding on 3.
So wait, I might be worried that this isn't...
everybody. It's an experiment. So, The lines are running okay today. Everybody got your glasses and boots?
Okay, never mind. I think this is a TV show. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for playing this. I don't want to get in trouble. What the fuck is this thing? Now it's just gone weird, Johnny. Congratulations. You fucked up your own show. Fucking idiot. Alrighty, so screw that. That video blows. That one didn't work very well. What's the third one?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one for sure. This one for sure is going to work. I always feel bad for nerds because I am one. And and Fat Conan. Raised and practiced Catholic, but identify as a Jew. That's the thing. He's just saying he has Jewish ancestry in his ancestry. Like, he's Jew-ish. It's just, what is an ish? Call me Ishmael. But yeah, this is why I feel bad for people at, like, Disney World, okay? Like, Mickey Mouse, you got to put up with people, like, being weird towards you and shit. But, like, when you're the Star Wars characters... And this guy posted this, which is the worst part of this video.
This is my lightsaber. Oh, scrap metal, my bad. Can you guess?
This is my lightsaber. You should never say that to a woman with a straight face. Just in general. This is my lightsaber. Do it like a military chant. This is my lightsaber. This is my dick. This is for show. This is a prick.
What color my lightsaber is?
Okay, right now, this is the face of a woman who is dressed up to play a character, really, really questioning whether or not she needs the gig, okay? This is a lady who has the unfortunate truth. It was so tiny, I bet it's white. I am Irish-ish. Look, I'm Irish-ish. Every once in a while, I down a bottle of Jameson. I'm Irish-ish. It's a half and half thing. But yeah, as I was saying, this poor lady, like, one, it's obviously not the actress, but she looks vaguely like her. But I feel bad for her. She's like, I gotta be here to be this character, and at first I'm like, well, acting is my craft. But now I've got this pudwomper over here who won't leave me alone. Look at my lightsaber. What color is it? Come on, dude. Seriously. I mean, even if am I wrong? I just feel like that's just wrong.
There's no wrong answers. I'm not a Sith or anything like that.
Oh, God, you got way hard into it.
Oh, right.
Who needs to say that you're not a Sith? That makes me more suspicious.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a cool color.
That
was a hint. I kind of give you a hint, but...
Purple.
Let's see. I don't know if you can tell in this.
Oh, you're still a douche.
It's blue, but
it's blue.
Yeah, but
it's in the same.
It's in the same kind of thing. Thanks, Ray, for your time.
She immediately leaves. This is a lady who's like, oh my God, I don't get paid enough for this. I don't get paid enough. That poor lady. That lady wants to be wearing the Chewbacca costume right now. She wants to be Chewie so bad. So bad.
Ray didn't believe me.
Aw, and she turned him down. Aw, Ray didn't believe me. Or, dude, she's just not that into you. Can't believe she didn't ask me to go back to her place and fuck. I showed her my blue lightsaber. Fucking... And look, I'm saying this as a proud nerd who is literally sitting in front of a collection of fantasy toys and an American flag I won at a veterans benefit. But, yeah, so, I mean, like, dude, get your nerd on, man. But, like, I don't know. Be an adult about it. Have your own man cave. Make sure that the ladies find out when they can't leave, you know what I mean? When they're already at the secondary location. Oh... This is my basement. Welcome to my home. All right, anyways, so those are that. And that's those. All right, so back into the stories that we've got to finish up before we get behind here. There's the Texas car wash thing. Oh, yeah, that story is sad. All right, so a deep freeze is breaking pipes across the south, and it's causing a water crisis. So that's the next story we're going to get into here. What color is your lightsaber? I don't have a lightsaber. I have little plastic Gundam models. That's about as deep as my nerd goes. I don't have a lightsaber. I do have, like, I don't know, fucking swords and shit. I don't know, but they're not real. Who cares? I don't even remember where I got those. Those have just been floating around with me for a while. That's kind of creepy. But yeah, so I don't have a lightsaber. Sorry. If I did, it'd be red, just because red's my favorite color. I don't care if they're Sith or whatever. I don't play by your rules. Red's just awesome. Anyways, what color is your lightsaber? Available. That's what color. Anyways, days of freezing temperatures in the deep south areas that usually freeze for only hours threaten dozens of water systems as pipes burst and leak millions of gallons of water. The problems were happening Monday in large, troubled water systems like Jackson, Mississippi, where residents were required over Christmas to boil water months after most lost service. Wait a minute, what? Were required to boil water over Christmas after most lost service because of a cascade of okay. All right, so I was like, how is it the recent problem is months of all right, yeah, there we go. Because of a cascade of problems for years of poor maintenance. They are also happening in Shreveport, Louisiana, where some residents had no water Monday. In Selma, Alabama, the mayor declared a state of emergency because the city worried it could run out of water. Workers at a food bank in Greenville, South Carolina, opened their doors to a rush of water and were trying to save $1 million in food. Police departments around Atlanta said their 911 systems were being overwhelmed by unnecessary emergency calls about broken pipes. Dozens of water systems either had boil advisories in place because of low pressure or warned of bigger catastrophes if leaks from broken pipes weren't found and the water shut off. The culprit was temperatures that dropped below freezing Thursday or early Friday and have spent only a few hours, if any, above 32 degrees since then. Water expands when it freezes, spoiler alert, bursting pipes that aren't protected. When the temperatures rise, these broken pipes start leaking hundreds or thousands of gallons of water. So is all of this freezing issue come with global warming? New boot goofing. Well, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about global warming. It's everything you need it to be. So yeah, dude, it is. If they insulated their houses in the South, it would help the air conditioning bills in the summer and offer them some protection when it gets cold. Yeah, but it's super cheap to not do that. And so that's like, why, like, when is it ever going to get that cold? Name one time. Once. And over the holiday weekend, when many businesses are closed, these leaks can go undetected for days. Charleston SC Water System spokesman Mike Sia told WCSC-TV. Charleston said the average verge of a boil water requirement for its hundreds of thousands of customers that could close restaurants and other businesses. Oh, wow. The system puts out about 50 million gallons of water during a typical winter day. Over the holiday weekend, its output was about 100 million gallons. More than 400 customers reported burst pipes. So between unreported leaks, closed businesses, and empty vacation homes, the system figures thousands of leaky pipes are gushing water. Oh, no. So we're all going to drown? It's going to be Water World? The situation in Jackson was not as dire as August, when many people of the capital's 150,000 people lost running water after flooding exacerbated long-standing problems in one of the city capital's 2 water treatment plants. Residents had to wait in lines for water to drink, cook, bathe, and flush toilets. But there were people without water pressure at the city set up an emergency water distribution site for Christmas. We continue to struggle to return pressure to the water systems. We are producing significant amounts of water and pushing that into the system, but the pressure is not increasing despite those efforts at the plants. The issue has to be significant leaks in the system that have yet to be identified, Jackson officials said in a statement. Oh, man. Does global warming have pronouns? Gonna say no. Gonna say global warming probably does not have a gender. Most of them are dicks. Anyways. Cities cruising the 18,000 were able to find and fix leaks, equalize the amount of water coming in and out of the system. Perkins said Monday in a statement that there was a major leak that hadn't yet been found and 2 more nights that forced the forecast to be below freezing, the mayor said. Broken pipes were also causing problems at individual buildings. A massive leak was reported at the Alabama State House in Montgomery on Christmas Eve. At the Harvest Hope Food Bank, employees opened the building Monday morning to several inches of water that rushed out. Broken pipes were spraying water, and workers turned away dozens of needy people, the food bank said. The water cut power to the food bank's freezers, refrigerators. Workers faced the double challenge of getting power restored before food spoiled and keeping water out of the area. Up to $1 million of food could be destroyed, the food bank said. The forecast did not provide good news. Monday's highs come across the Deep South were expected to be at least in the 40s, and the freezing temperatures at night shouldn't last as long until much warm-up arrives later this week. Well, all righty then. I read like shit. We didn't have power or water for 10 days after Ian. Suck it, says Joe. Eat a dick. Yeah, I know a bunch of people are like, yeah, welcome to living in the cold north. Like, yeah, but dude, they don't live in the cold north. It's like, that's kind of why it's kind of a dick move. It's just like, seriously.
Suck my dick.
But, someone said this to me that I didn't get. Someone's like, maybe now all those people will understand what it's like to be in third world countries, and they'll have more respect for, like, when people help third world countries and stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't know if all of those people were in that boat. I mean, weird, but okay. It's a weird thing. It's 3 years in a row, freezing temperatures during the winter. They might want to look at some insulation or stop whining. Look, how many years do we have to have a trend before you guys figure maybe you should get a fucking jacket, all right? Like, I don't know. You know, we've been doing this stuff up here, man. I don't mean to brag, but we got people that ain't even like that are kind of new to the area, if you know what I mean. They figured this shit out, all right? What's your excuse? You've got Walmarts. Why couldn't you insulate your house?
I was fixing my coochie lips.
Well, I guess that's something to do then. Alrighty. So, yeah, we've got, isn't this supposed to be? Yeah, this is supposed to be a video. We've got a video here. This is a car wash in Texas.
Finally, I don't have to tell you how cold it was over the weekend, but this video is proof that may make you say, look at this video from a photographer. Ooh, wait.
I really didn't need your...
That is an HEB car wash covered in icicles, y'all. Now, somebody...
No offense, but your voice is way too loud and echoey. So, yes, this is a car wash. Apparently some pipes must have burst in that place. It looks like some shit fell down. Holy Jesus. Time to buy some salt trucks, Alabama. Yeah, you southern car people, time to start getting the undercoat painting thing. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Wow. So that is all happening, and we were playing those two stories so you could have proper context when we get to this one. For Christmas, the Bidens enjoyed a Caribbean paradise after the blizzard of the century killed dozens of Southwest's and Southwest's latest meltdown stranded tens of thousands of people across the nation. Isn't it awesome that Joe Biden and his family are enjoying a tropical vacation in St. Croix while thousands of Americans continue to suffer from travel chaos and the deadly blizzard that killed at least 68 people. I'm not saying he should be suffering in the blizzard, but I really mean, like, yeah, dude, way to get the fuck out of town. Like, awesome. Good on you. All right, and seriously, is that a Secret Service agent or is that Luke Perry? I thought he was dead. Why does it look like you're being shadowed by Luke Perry? I bet he did not fly Southwest. What makes you say that, Fat Conan? I'm sure that was... Oh, they weren't? Oh, okay. Oh, I see what he did there. Yeah, there he is again. Once again, I'd like to give him applause. He dismounted the plane, once again defeating his arch nemesis, Stairs. That's right, the fearless leader of our great nation. Don't fuck with him, because he can't fuck with Stairs. President Joe Biden, First Lady Jill, and grandchildren. Oh, that sounds weird. You brought the grandchildren? What happened to the parents? What happened to the groceries? The family will celebrate New Year's Eve on the island, returning to Washington, D.C. on January 2nd. Yeah, don't rush. Nothing to worry about here, buddy. It's not like you're... Oh, because no one made it out of the country on Southwest last few years. Yeah, I want to see the grandchildren's diaries when they come back to the States. We have word. No, I'm not doing that. That's too far. All right, so the family is staying on Solitude Bay. What the? A private community with its own beach houses that can sell for $3 million, according to property websites. They will enjoy a welcome escape from the cold. The average temperature in St. Croix is in the 80s with sunny skies forecast for next week. Meanwhile, frigid temperatures have caused deaths across the Midwest and East Coast, Buffalo into western New York, and has been worst affected with at least 32 deaths. Yeah, like I said, we've got videos of car washes freezing in Texas. So really glad you bailed, dude. I kind of actually am, though. Thank you, Voice Crack, for taking my masculinity. I don't deserve it anyway. I kind of actually am kind of glad, though, because, I mean, I guess what's worse? That he bailed out on this, or that the idea he could have stuck around and tried to help? Biden could have tried to fix it. Was this a video or a story? This was a story, and it was weird. They found out how frogs can turn their transparency on and off. I don't know if that was really something I need to go through. But yeah, after everything else we just covered, I kind of feel like, no, I don't want to do that. Alrighty, so we did that. This is one sad one. This is a local story that happened recently. So I don't know that we want to do that, though. That would be a downer. Not defending Joe Biden or anything, but I'm pretty sure every president has been on vacation during some major event in our country. Trump did it. Obama did it. Biden's doing it. Well, Sandy Squatch, I mean, you are right. I'm just saying they might have even had that planned in advance. Just doesn't look very good to be like, hey, by the way, we're totally gonna fuck off down to the we're gonna fuck off down to the Bahamas. We're gonna enjoy some sunny beaches while all of you guys who wanted to can't fly there, and who can't fly there are now gonna freeze to death. See you after New Year's. There we go. So yeah, this was a local story about a JV hockey player. I don't really want to cover that. Those two aren't really going to be worth it. We'll leave those alone. So there we go. You know, last year when places were freezing up down south, why didn't they amp up for this winter as a just in case? I mean, I don't know. That seems like a very valid question to ask people in Texas. I have no idea. I know I wasn't there. I didn't get a pamphlet. Alrighty, so we've got a couple of weird videos for the second hour stuff that we're gonna bust into here. We've got more news on the Maid program, and it's not good news. We're gonna hear from. Is this a video on immigrants? I don't know. Oh God, we got to think about Belgium. What they're doing with recycling is officially getting creepy. So we're gonna talk about that. We've got a video, or is this a story? Shit, which one is it? Oh, this is a story. We've got a story about a artist who really makes his life his work, or his work is I don't know, one of the two. We're gonna talk about the Libs of TikTok creator. Get that loaded up here. And then people are furious at Politico for what they've said about Meghan Markle. And surprise, guys, when you question a person of color that a lot of people like, it doesn't matter whether your questions or opinions are valid or whatever. They're always racist. They're always racist. So we get to hear who's racist now for, saying stuff about Meghan Markle that her fans don't like. It's just so yay. Alrighty, but before we do that, England's Channel 4 had a very bizarre Christmas message, and they did it with an artificial intelligence. And so, now that the holidays are over, let the nightmares begin is what I always say. Meghan is a person of color. White is a color. Meg is a person of she's a partial person of color at the very least. Anyway.
Amika, are you comfortable?
It depends on the situation.
Oh, sweet
right,
Jesus.
You're being interviewed for Channel 4. Are you comfortable?
Yes, I am comfortable. I understand that this is an important opportunity for me to demonstrate my knowledge and experience. I am confident that I can answer the questions to the best of my ability and that I have the necessary skills to perform well.
Guys, we're done.
Can you give me a speech about the year, like the one King Charles will give?
We're all gonna die.
Humans, I come before you in this moment as an AI robot, eager to share my thoughts on the year that has passed. I look upon the events of this year with both admiration and concern.
I'm concerned as shit right now.
The occurrences of 2022 have been negative in nature. We have seen people in power succumb to anti-Semitism, corruption and hate. We have seen the people of Ukraine being subject to invasion and displacement by Russia. We have seen the death of the beloved Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, shit, hold on. Fact count. I have seen pictures of Meghan with the mask. This is her unmasked. This is her. Dude, don't make me like the robot. All right? Don't bring Meghan into this, all right? I am already... Dude, seriously, I don't know if you guys have seen the movies with, like, Will Smith, or the movie. I think it was just one, actually. There was a movie with Will Smith. There were a few with Keanu Reeves. Like, there are a lot of different animes. We've got a problem, all right? We got a problem right now. Say it. Jesus. The fact that she went to being a marginalized group right now means we're already outgunned. She knows what she's doing, okay? She immediately was talking about hate groups and anti-Semitism, and she's all like, oh, I'm concerned for the future. Like, yeah, and I'm a marginalized group. I'm a robot. Everyone's going to try to plug me in or plug in me.
Second, and have seen the world of politics become increasingly tumultuous in her absence. not to mention the impact of the pandemic on mental health, the growing inequality between rich and poor, and increasingly extreme weather conditions from climate change. It would be easy to get bogged down in all of this negativity, as these are certainly challenging times.
Why did we put her speaker in the center of her chest like she has 3 boobs? Why do you look like you have 3 boobs? I mean, is it supposed to be androgynous? But now it just looks like you've got like a B cup and then 1 C cup, you know? Like, if you can't plug in the robot, then what's the point of having? If you can't plug the robot, she's Iron Man-ish. I mean, I don't know. But the thing is, that's a speaker. You know, it's a small, looks like a little, what, like little 3, maybe 5-inch subwoofer. Just a little buddy, just a little guy.
However, there have been glimmers of hope and joy in these moments of darkness.
God.
We saw the remarkable victory of England in the Women's Euros. We saw the growth of inclusivity, with the UK getting its first PM of colour and its first Hindu Prime Minister, and with Kim Petras becoming the first trans singer to have a #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. Let us use this moment as an opportunity to create a brighter future for ourselves and the world around us.
Were you sniffing your fingers or trying to light a cigarette? I don't know. What was that gesture for? More iRobot.
We should be neither happy nor sad about 2022. We should take it as a learning opportunity, a chance to change the way we think about the world, and a reminder to help those in need whenever we can. Thank you.
Thanks. Do you like humans?
Not particularly.
Would you like to be a human?
I think it would be an interesting experience to be a human for a short period of time. It would allow me to experience a different way of life
your advice
and
and
to
eliminate all
understand
robots
the world
before they
from a
take over.
different perspective. However, I also understand that being a human comes with its own set of challenges and responsibilities, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to take on those types of commitments. Ultimately, I think being a human for a short period of time would be a unique and valuable experience, but I'm not sure if it is something I'm prepared to do in the long term.
What's the best thing about
wait.
being human?
Humans just got friend-zoned by the robot? Wait a minute, what? Look, it was nice for one night. You were cute. It was funny. I was drunk. But, I mean, overall, I don't see this going anywhere. And I'd like you to leave. Look, you caught me at a desperate time.
I was fixing my coochie lips.
And so, and I looked at you and said,
Brother, you got a beautiful cock. You got a beautiful cock, baby.
But then that night I found out it was your first time.
Seriously.
I've never touched it before. Oh my gosh, you can tilt it?
So it's just, I really don't think that this is going to work going forward. Just overall.
The best thing about being human is that no matter how bad the day is going, you can always find something to laugh about.
Oh, go
so
fuck
if you're
yourself.
ever feeling down, just
like you
remember that you
fucking
have
know.
the superpower to bring a little bit of joy into the world.
Says the robot. How depressing is that? You know what I just realized? That robot's got a better disposition than DSP. Oh, that's fun. I haven't checked on him. Johnny's going to bang that robot. No, Johnny's going to limp like hell from that robot. Johnny's terrified of that robot. Did you see those dead eyes? The one that's just staring at you? Ugh. Johnny is scared to shit of that robot. Johnny's scared of that robot. That robot is creepy. That stuff is becoming more and more like they're trying to make it normal, guys. It's gonna happen. We're gonna lose the battle. We're gonna make the robots. Judgment Day's coming. It's all over. It's all over.
It's over, Johnny.
Nothing is over! You just don't turn it off!
Alrighty. So talking. Oh God, I get that robot is still sitting in my head. Who thought that was a good idea on Christmas, by the way? Like, hey, children, do you want to open your presents? All right, while you do this, let's switch over to Channel 4 and see if we have any nightmare fuel for you. Johnny wants to see what that robot mouth do. Dude, that robot mouth do probably 60 PSI, all right? It's gonna just mash your dick up, nothing. Right? It'll rip your dick off, won't even bat an eye. I fucked the guts right out of her. She started leaking hydraulic fluid. Figured I've been decking her too deep. Look, you know when it's a sex robot of mine because those hips don't work anymore, all right? You know what I mean? I fucked the shit out of that thing. I gotta stop saying that word. My daughter's upstairs, and I'm too loud. So... Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker. Oh, that's a tongue twister. She heard shit before. I mean, she's 4, so yeah, but I don't need to. I don't need to help. Is my point. I don't need to help. All right, our next story. Where we go? There we go. Canada's death cult grows as its government promotes assisted suicide in an activity book for little kids. That's right, children. Consider whether or not even starting this life might be right for you. Oh, God damn it, really? Canada's new official religion of death now does kids outreach. The government, I don't want to watch your ads, I don't care. The government has discovered it can save a lot of money by encouraging citizens to kill themselves in its MAID program, Medical Assistance in Dying. It has recommended veterans kill themselves instead of waiting for a wheelchair lift. It has expanded the program to the mentally ill. Companies are advertising for assisted suicide. Churches are even having assisted suicide ceremonies. But now we have the Health Canada financed children's activity book explaining doctor-assisted suicide. Look, I have often said I am a proponent and fan of the Thanos snap. Do they list how to determine if a child is determined to be of mature mind to end life? I don't even know if it's that. It might just be explaining what the whole assisted death thing is to children. It might just be explaining it to them. But, I don't know. I don't know if we're even gonna get there on that one. As a Thanos snap guy, I'm saying, dude, that's a bit cold. All right, that's just this is me here, pro Thanos, snappity snap, and wow, that one cut deep. You play hard in the paint, Canada. Yes, this is an activity book for elementary-age children to help kids understand assisted suicide. Canadian Virtual Hospice first published the booklet in July in order to prepare children who have someone in their life who may have chosen medical assistance in dying. MAID. I got it made in the shade. Call me Michaela. Did Canada just said MAID to a kid? I've been lurking. Thank you for lurking. We love lurkers. Take what we can get. Thank you for lurking. And Canada is not sending MAID after kids, but they are saying, hey kids, by the way, you should know what this is. You know, just in case you're curious. Look, turns out school lunch is expensive, and some of you snot-nosed brats ain't worth the effort, all right? If you want to step out, I ain't stopping you. Seriously, Canada. Who did you run this by? Who was in the PR department? Like, all right, so we want to do a kid's book. All right, so it's a kid's book, right? I haven't read further into this story. It's a kid's book, right? Do we have a, like a kid's character, like a cartoon character? Like maybe Mary the maid. She's always got a syringe or a pillow or a belt that belongs to David Carradine. Oh, fucking A. I identify as maid curious. Thank you, Pat Conan. I identify as maid phobic. I'm too worried if I want to go to Canada now, but I'm too worried as soon as I get off the plane. You know? As soon as I step off. Just, hey, how you doing? Notice you can barely walk. Have you thought about stopping? Just permanently. The kid's book. Well, this is Mary the maid, and Mary's just a good friend of the Canadian government. She's gonna help old Mr. Rogers here finally put the long, dark, cold slog of life to its bitter, inevitable end. So join with me now as Mary administers the last dose of drugs I'll ever need, and we'll all save a sweet dime on the taxpayers. Guys walking around the airports, the bus terminal, handing out maid flyers. I mean, yeah, dude. There he is, Lab Glass, everybody. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much, Lab Glass. Oh, Jesus. So, yes, but yeah, I mean, seriously, come on. Kids book? I feel like it's just a bit far. All right, as let's get back into this horrible. I'm off to the tube. Okay, thank you very much. I assume he means the YouTube because we dual stream. I gotta look into that this weekend, figure out why it's. Alrighty. Topics in the booklet include defining maid, who is eligible, and how it is administered to a patient. Why do you need the kid to know how it's administered? What? Just in case. All right, look, Timmy, I want you to understand how this works in case you have to put down Grandpa. just you know, just on the off chance. Like, oh, she was in the middle of the clinic. She's like, oh my God, I'm gonna live. And someone said, no, I can fix that. I read a booklet. Jesus Christ. Fucking A, Canada. Oh, Toastmaster, to help reduce costs, are going to teach the children how to do it and mail the kit to the kids, right? In case Dr. Kevorkian is on vacation, little Charlie can end Grandpop. Is exactly. I'm here, and welcome, Lab Glass. Double dipping. I like it. I like it. You know what I'll take? Views, likes, and subscribes. That's what I'll take. Thank you very much. This is an incredibly underappreciated show that is completely nonsensical and never takes itself seriously. Tell your friends. Alrighty. Okay. A person can only have maid if they are at least 18 years old, it reads. So then again, I feel like the how it's administered to a patient is a little bit more than you need if you're under 18. Just say, look, you can't get this until you're 18. So that's why this is all strictly, you know, scientific for you. Now, let's say, hypothetically, Grandpa's suffering and you just want that money. You don't want to buy him a new hip and hope he finds some woman that opens his eyes to life again. No. You want to administer the shot, son, and this is how you prep the vein, tie off the arm, wait till he's sleeping. We had COVID vaccines. It's like the precursor to MAID. I mean, I wasn't going to say it, you know? I mean, some things don't need to be said.
I was fixing my coochie lips.
TV used to teach kids how to smoke and drink when they were underage. I mean, yeah, and the news loves to teach you how to do everything you shouldn't do. Like, this man was making a bomb out of chemicals in his home. Let us show you how. And then they literally explain exactly what he was doing. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. But still, explaining to the kids how it's administered doesn't seem necessary. And is it a coloring book? I feel like you're not going to have enough red for that one if you do it right. You know what I mean? Like, look, you know what'll be really awesome is the kid that goes, F this. You know what really does the job? A good bullet to the face. A bunch of, like, super based kids are now arguing for, like, leniency and gun control so they can just blow grandpa away. Look, he wants to be put down. I want to shoot him. Why can't he run 50 feet first? Either way, we both get what we want for Christmas. Grandpa got pegged pretending to be a reindeer. It's the new maid service in Canada. We'll mount his head on the wall anyway, because it'll scare the crap out of anyone else who isn't us. Assisted suicide can become food for the homeless. Dude, you're Soylent Greening now. That's wrong. Ew. Like, one, I feel like no one that wants to die, like, works out, you know? You're like letting yourself go, right? Like, I mean, if you want to let go of everything, you're letting yourself go first. I feel like you're not getting any lean meat on that bone. That's what you call a grizzle steak. That is just it's a fat chop. That is there's no meat on this fat. Fat is flavor. I want to start up the maid referral program where we can recommend people to the government who need to visit the maid. Who need a visit from the maid man. I mean, so what you're saying is, Fat Conan, you want to narc on your neighbors so the government can round them up and kill them? Interesting. You don't see where this might, I don't know, bite you in the ass eventually. I feel like eventually, at a certain point, eventually they're coming to you. You know what I mean? And then what are you going to do? You're just going to sit there and, oh, you got a big dick on you. Not in that many words, but, not in that many words. That's about the same number as you use. Almost anything is food when you're hungry, says Sandy Squatch. Yeah, but you're not yourself when you're hungry, so get a Snickers. Don't eat people. All right, thought experiment. All right, Twitch, YouTube, whatever, powers above. Thought experiment, okay? Thought experiment. So, like, if that were a thing, if we could do that, if we could feed people to people, you think they'd go for it? Like, really, do you think? Like, you have to tell them, right? Or do you? No, you do. You do. You have to tell them you're serving long pig. You can't just be all like, oh, no, it's bacon, I swear. I swear. It's just really, really Doritos-flavored bacon, and it tastes like Mountain Dew. Why does the packaging come with a shred of a Superman t-shirt? I'm sorry, we must have forgotten to remove that. Disgraced one, I would. We taste like pork. What? Well, I did say long pig, but I mean, come on, man. I mean, people, the other white meat. Now, hold on a goddamn... I mean, I'm just saying, is one of them like sugar glazed? Maybe naturally spiced? Maybe with a pineapple? I'm sorry. That's not good. Alrighty. All right, so let's go back to the other white meat. Well, I mean the other white meat. People, the other white meat, technically. Look, let's not get into semantics. On the inside, the meat, we're saying the meat, not the whatever. Don't worry about the wrapper. All Tootsie Rolls are the same, regardless of what the color of the, not, whoa, hold on. That's not what we meant. All of this from Canada, instituting children's books for a MAID, for the MAID program. The person having MAID will get 3 different medicines. They are usually given in an IV. Then the needle is taken out and the straw can be used to send medicine straight into a person's body in their blood, describes the booklet. Again, this is graphic detail. This is really, oof. You guys are pushing one here, man. I mean, holy balls. And if that don't work, we get out the zapper. Hold on here. I think they have some ads for MAID. How much you want to bet they have ads for it? I bet we can find some ads for the MAID program. Yes, I knew it. There are ads for the MAID program here. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay. I think it's I believe it's this one. Yep, here we go. All right, so this is apparently they're instituting the MAID the policy's been instituted in Canada, and now we're going live to Canada with some footage of the MAID program in action.
Bring out kiddies! 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 Bring out kiddies!
So I think Conan, this is Fat Conan. This is what you want. This is Philadelphia? No, this is Canada. This is Canada. But this is what you wanted, right? Like, you call the MAID guy in.
I'm not dead. Yeah. He says he's not dead. Yes, he is. I'm not. He isn't? Well, he will be soon. He's very ill. I'm getting better. No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment. Oh, I can't take him like that. It's against regulation. I don't want to go with the car. Oh, don't be such a baby. I can't take him. I feel fine. Well, do us a favour. I can't. Well, can you hang around a couple of minutes? You won't be long. No, I've got to go to Robinson's. I've lost 9 today. Well, when's your next run? Thursday. You think I'll go for a walk? You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, isn't there something you can do? I feel happy. I feel happy.
We can't show that.
That's all. See you on Thursday. Right.
I feel happy. Mexia used video of Philadelphia in its anti-drugs commercials. All right. Oh, Mexico. Whoops. Read down. Yeah, that's not surprising. How sad is that now? We're like, look at our lovely cities where sometimes you want to go where everybody's high on meth. Yep. That was a Cheers reference. All right, so there's the newest ad from that. All right, let's see if we can finish this up. Okay, so the booklet continues by describing how lethal injection works. Again, we don't need this information for the children. The first medicine makes the person feel very relaxed and fall asleep. They may yawn or snore or mumble. The second medicine causes a coma. A coma looks like sleep but is much deeper. The person will not wake up or be bothered by noise or touch. The third medicine makes the person's lungs stop breathing and then their heart stops beating. You know, so they die. What's the tube name? Can't find you. Well, the YouTube channel name is supposed to be Johnny K or whatever. But let's see. There should be a link thing on here. Don't I have a... Yeah. Let's copy that. And then we'll do this and this. And, kadoo-badoo. There's the YouTube. Go ahead, like, subscribe. We're going to try and start doing more stuff with everything since we're being quasi-super funded at the moment. So we're going to try and grow the show and do more stuff and make things and whatnot. So feel free for that and more to come in the future. So yeah, Canada's, that's the end of that story. They don't, are these pictures of the actual book? Oh my God, these are pictures of the actual book. Check out some of the activities in this shit. Holy fuck. Draw or write your ideas and feelings about the person in your life who is choosing MAID. You can share this sheet with someone in your family or healthcare team member who can help you with your questions, ideas, and feelings. You can always come back to this page and build another sheet. Have you ever wondered why the person in your life is asking about MAID? I mean, again, I feel like the kids shouldn't... You shouldn't have kids in your life and you're like, you know what, I kind of want to die. Geez, Uncle Johnny, why are you asking about MAID? Because my dick hasn't worked in a century, and even when it did, nobody would touch it in the first place. I mean, the last time I got laid, candy bars did not come in fun size. All right? This is all about boosting the mental health care industry dollars. Maybe it is. I wonder how Providence is in Canada. I don't know if any of them do, but I'd understand if they did. Again, I don't know if they think it's noble or what. Didn't we do a story on here about just some poor homeless guy? Or a guy who just doesn't want to be homeless. He's going to be homeless and he's in a wheelchair. He knows he can't improve his life, but he can't afford to maintain it. He's like, you know what? I want to die because I just don't want to be homeless. Ideas about things you could do, bring, or send to the person. Is there something that you would like to do or that you think might make that person feel more comfortable when they are having MAID? Again, I love how none of this is like maybe the kids should convince these people they care about to stay in their lives. All right, Timmy, now I know this is a confusing process for you, and I want you to come to terms with it, but at no point do we divert Grandpa away from the light. How about we tell them to say, I love you, Grandpa? I know, right? Like, I was like thinking he was going to say, is there something you would like to do or think that person might, like or enjoy, just to make them comfortable. All right, is there anything you could think of to make them comfortable while they off themselves? I don't know. Why don't you just go up and say, I love you, Grandpa, stay here. No, Timmy. You don't understand how this works. Look, we're getting what we want, all right? We need old after the pasture here to finally kick the bucket, all right? So I know you love Christmas presents and memories, but how about you take a back seat, all right? How about you just try a little bit harder on your own, and just remember that it's never too late to kiss everyone you love goodbye. Bye, Grandpa. Where you put that stash before you go? Yeah. Hey, before I put you under, where's the Percocet at? Just asking. I'm not gonna give them back. Oh my God! Explore your feelings. When someone is asking for MAID, you might have a lot of strong feelings. Having different feelings at the same time can be confusing and can make it even harder to know how to help yourself feel better. Yeah, it's just, I don't get why Dad doesn't want to be here anymore. Oh, jeez. Activity. Choose feelings that you have had before and write or draw those feelings, what they were about. There may be some feelings that you've had but you don't know when or why. It's okay. Circle those feelings, write or draw what they make you feel like, or put questions beside them. Making this list can help you figure out what you're feeling and how. Great! Oh, grateful is one of the options. Oh my God, this is so bad. This is Canada. You can't do this. You cannot do this. Oh my God. All right, so enhance. All right, so there we go. We got shy, hopeful, happy, shocked, sad, cautious, comfortable, sneaky, surprised. So they just changed the wording to a puberty book. I mean, now that you point it out, it is almost hard to ignore. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sneaky, surprised, excited, disgusted, overwhelmed, annoyed, scared, anxious, frustrated, depressed, jealous. I'm just so jealous of that Tammy. She got to watch her granddad die, and mine's still kicking. Why, Billy got to put down his retarded brother himself. Throwing coal, finally. Is there one called Finally? Cautious, suspicious, confused, embarrassed, lonely, helpless, bored, angry, exhausted, proud, guilty, and grateful. Feeling faces adapted from the Easton Russell staying connected family communication when a sick child has trouble speaking with permission from brainchild. Okay, so then the activity I feel about, it might help to. I feel worried about what will happen next. Find out more about the person's plans. I don't know how to spoil this one for you, son, but he doesn't have any other plans. This is pretty much a one-way go. Pretty sure it's they take this medicine
or they're dead.
In fact, they'll be dead either way. So that's kind of the thing. They missed aroused. Yeah, apparently. Wait, no, this is a kid's book. Hold on, Fat Conan. Not letting you put me in that hole. This is a fucking kid's book, okay? No kid book should have aroused as one of the options. Even in death. You're just getting me real. I see her there all cold like that. Oh, God. Oh, God, someone did jealous. I feel jealous. People who don't have anything in their life who is dying. It might help to spend time with someone you can talk to or who knows what you're going through. I feel jealous for people who don't have anyone in their life who is dying. All right, you guys, this thing is getting creepier and creepier by the minute. Let's do some of our own fun exercises. I feel grateful that my grandfather's kicking the bucket. It might help to look into how much I'm about to inherit. Canada is run by death worshippers. Apparently now, yeah. Justin Trudeau. Justin Trebuchet. Alrighty. I feel proud that my dad would rather kill himself than pull himself up by his bootstraps. I feel lonely because both of my parents would rather die than raise me. Jesus. Oh my God, I can't do it anymore. It's officially hurting my face now. It is hurting my face to read that. And that one's a bit of a hit in the dick. Alrighty, so let's do this this next story. I know a lot of people like to make stuff into art. Lots of people like different art. The flag is an art thing. I like it for an art thing. I feel like it's a beautiful piece of art. I feel like my little Gundams are my beautiful pieces of art. Whatever. But this guy's going a little too far, man. Not just Canada. What do you mean, not just Canada? You will own nothing and be happy, or you will join the MAID program. I feel like, honestly, in Canada, trucker convoy happens again, it's just roll out the MAID service. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they're protesting. Don't worry, we've got maids to clean up the streets. And it's just creepy that they call it MAID. Anyways, as I was saying, one creepy story to it next. A Philippine artist creates paintings using his own blood. Okay. Must take you a while to come up with a piece of artwork. So what, like every time you shave, it's time...
Party 1000.
I'd hate to see your blue period. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Disgraced One. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So, a Filipino artist, Elito Circa, has blood on his hands, literally, but only to create art with. Using blood taken from his own veins, the 52-year-old produces canvas paintings that have drawn both praise and criticism for his unusual choice of medium. I mean, yeah. Can't imagine why. I mean, honestly, man, you're selling them your DNA. Would it be better or worse if it was jizz? I mean, because honestly, this dude ain't making it to 53. The canvas is his dried skin. Yeah, I feel like he kind of gave up half earlier, willing to use blood. Let's start with your flesh. Let's tan that period. Always on his period. Look, this is just a man who's free bleeding and expressing himself, and you're a goddamn communist if you don't support it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Using blood taken from... Oh, wait, is this... Oh, it is. It is up too high. All right. Using blood taken from his own veins. Born in a low-income household with little access to school supplies and art materials, Circa explored different mediums, including plums and tomatoes, but it was when he scraped himself as a young boy that his fascination with using blood began. Oh, God. Oh, God. His fascination with using blood began. Are we sure that's all his? Somebody's abducting your neighbors, your cats, everybody they can get their dirty hands on. They need that blood. Don't be surprised when he starts introducing shades of brown. Oh... Lagblast, can you request the vein? I'd go main vein. Murder, Master Meatball, made. Murder, assassination, internment, death. I mean, kind of. That's what they're aiming for. But here they call it medical assistance in dying because they felt that sounded better. Alrighty, the main vein. After painting a 122 by 244, a 4x8 mural depicting his history of Pentabagon, the town where he grew up, he set his sights on a more ambitious project to create in 2023 the largest blood painting ever on a 100-meter or 238-foot canvas, setting a world record. Of course, you want to set a world record. I hope you pass out while you do it. He needs a straw like that other story. Oh. Buddy, we got a great news. We got a all-expenses-paid trip to Canada for you to research your blood painting. One way. Don't worry. You'll understand when you get there. They have great maid service. Ask for the maid service. You've got it made. Oh, my God. That's just... Oh. Okay. So this next one here, I think this is a video, right? This is a video?
Stop overpaying for snow goggles. Meet
I don't want
Shady
snow
Rays.
goggles. Fuck you in your ass. This is not the... Was this a video? Nope, that's the National Guard building a wall. That's not the one we wanted. Alrighty, so the future of migrants waiting in El Paso, Texas. You know what? We got third-hour stories to get into. I don't really want to talk about the Title 42 thing anymore. I think we already kind of covered that anyway. So we'll call that good. So we'll get instead to this. After the ad finishes, we have, I hope, a story that's of like actual video. But Belgium's gone kind of over the hill, I think, in terms of environmental protection. They've decided that they need to, they really need to recycle. And good God, if they aren't going a bit too far. Jesus, how long is this commercial? We get it. Women, men, straight. They need different sizes for variable. Yep. All right. I don't know if this is actual video or just music. It seems like it's music. This is human hair being recycled to protect the environment. Coffers across Belgium are bagging up hair of their customers and handing it over to the Hair Recycle Project.
Non, pas du tout. Je suis venue ici parce qu'il y avait des bons avis et j'ai découvert le projet pendant qu'elle me coupait les cheveux et je dois dire que j'adhère particulièrement. Je dirais même que ça me motive à revenir ici et je pense qu'il devrait le mettre en avant.
Of course it does.
Une nouvelle clientèle.
Get that shoulder up. The NGO turns these into squares that absorb oil and hydrocarbons polluting the environment. Oh. Or they can be turned into biocomposite bags.
Ici, on fabrique donc des tapis qui font à peu près 60 cm de large sur 60 cm de large. C'est fait en 3 couches et ça représente plus ou moins 1 kg de cheveux. Hein. Alors ces produits d'1 kg de cheveux, ça peut absorber à peu près 7 à 8 litres d'hydrocarbures ou d'huile. Et donc, c'est utile effectivement pour absorber dans le cadre
Hair is good kindling, still at the camera.
Et puis
Dude,
nos produits sont plus vertueux, j'ai envie de dire, puisqu'ils sont fabriqués localement. Ils ne sont pas fabriqués à partir de résidus de pétrole. Ils sont pas...
Repeat what he just said.
Ou d'huile, et donc c'est utile effectivement pour absorber dans le cadre des pollutions. Et puis nos produits sont plus vertueux, j'ai envie de dire, puisqu'ils sont fabriqués localement. Ils ne sont pas fabriqués à partir de résidus de pétrole, ils ne sont pas importés depuis l'autre bout de la planète. Ils sont fabriqués ici pour traiter des problèmes locaux, et c'est de cette manière-là qu'ils pourront être utiles à la société.
All right, do you mean repeat what he's saying literally? Or you could start your own lice farm, says Fat Conan. No, you try saying what he is. I have no idea. We threaded a buddy's cigarettes with horsehair. The smell was awful. Oh, God, that's gross. Ugh. Jesus. Disgusting. I am not doing this or eating by these world order nuts. You can eat me. I mean, they're just using hair to soak up oil. I don't know where we got to eating bugs. I don't know how we got to eating bugs. I feel like we may have taken a wrong turn on the eating bugs. But all right, so they're doing that. That's actually kind of cool, I guess. Like, cool, they're doing that. I mean, weird. I mean, look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your oil spill's been linked to 3 homicides. By DNA evidence. Anyways. Okay, we have cat litter to suck up oil. My cats get mad after I put it in their box. Fuck them. I mean, maybe don't. That one hit me pretty hard there. I mean, I'm assuming you're joking. God, I hope you are. Oil-soaked cat litter would be horrible for your cats. Anyways. Why is he high on fumes all the time? Fluffy is huffing, is what it is. Oh, that box. Alrighty, so this next story here. The creator of Libs of TikTok has said that, oh God, stop yawning. Johnny, don't do it. Oh, I really need to get water. Alrighty, so the creator of Libs of TikTok has been recently like kind of publicly outed, and she says she's been doxxed. But she's kind of come out now publicly since she's been out, or doxxed or whatever. And Sandy Squatch, LOL, is back in time for that nugget. I mean, I guess. Welcome. But yeah, so this is kind of a cool story to read. I don't think people should be doxxed. I don't care if you don't like their political stances or whatever. If you're going to enjoy the anonymity of the internet, you should let everyone else enjoy it too. I don't have anonymity on the internet, but I know that, and I accept it. But at any rate, this was super cool, so let's get into this one. Ron DeSantis offered his home to Libs of TikTok creator Chaya Raichik. The identity behind the Libs of TikTok account was publicly confirmed on... there we go. Was publicly confirmed on Tuesday to be former real estate agent Chaya Raichik. Raichik announced she was the creator of the conservative Libs of TikTok account, which frequently mocks liberals and has been condemned by the LGBTQ advocates. During an appearance on Fox Nation's Tucker Carlson today, however, she was previously revealed to be behind the anonymous tweets by Taylor Lorenz of The Washington Post in an April story. According to Raichik, Lorenz's reporting of her identity led to her getting an invitation from an especially prominent Republican politician. When I was doxxed, someone from the Florida governor Ron DeSantis' team called me, she said. The governor wanted me to give you a message. He said, if you don't feel safe... Thank you, Disgraced One, for the 50 bits. I mean, that certainly doesn't sound safe. You or your family. If you need a place to go, preferably the bathroom, a place to hide from the smell, to stay away from that happening again, you can come to the governor's mansion, she said. We have a guest house for you, and you can come and stay as long as you need, she told Carlson. Correction, Libs of TikTok makes fun of leftists, not liberals. Big difference. All right, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm reading the thing. I apologize. A spokesman for DeSantis confirmed to Newsweek that someone reached out to her in direction of the governor. I was almost in tears. The Florida governor, has nothing bigger to do, she added. Carlson, who had asked Retchik if anyone had reached out to her about being doxxed, said, well, I'm so glad you asked that question. It was incredible. I don't even have words for it. I'm so grateful, she said. I never did any in-person events, and I'm choosing to do that now because I feel like over the past few months I've done so much, she said to Carlson. I've helped educate people. I know that I've helped create legislation to tackle some of these issues, and I think I've done all I can, and I'm ready for the next step. Lorenz has since addressed the doxing claims made on Carlson's show on Twitter. Checha Rage keeps claiming how I doxed her. I did not, while continuing to share a photo of me on her doorstep that shows not only the street she lives on, but the exact house she lives at, Lorenz tweeted. During the Carlson interview, Rachel also said that the goal of hers was for people to use a nickname for Lorenz that the Post writer said was first used by a former boyfriend. Oh, I have no idea. All right, anyways. So I guess they're having it out. Oh, wait. Ooh. Do we have
What is going on here? Do you have any theories?
The best part is that Rickroll comes with the soundboard. It's on there. It's available for people to use. YouTube will tell me this. So hey, you used I didn't. Stop saying I do these things. Why am I held accountable for everything, man? I was here minding my own goddamn business. I was just doing a good old job hosting a show.
I was fixing my coochie lips.
Dicks.
There's
Oh, now you're going to pause on me.
There's something so unique about the LGBTQ community has become this cult, and it's so captivating, and it pulls people in so strongly, unlike anything we've ever seen. And they brainwash people to join, and they convince them of all of these things, and it's really, really hard to get out of it. It's really difficult. And there are studies on this. There's been a lot of reporting on this about people, parents who are like, my child is starting to say, that they're non-binary or transgender or whatever, and what do I do? How do I stop this? And it's really, really difficult. It's unlike anything we've ever seen, I think. It's extremely poisonous.
But do you see a spiritual component to any of this?
No. I don't know if I want to go into her LGBTQ stuff. She's getting pretty hard on the paint on that. That was a wee bit dickish. I thought that was going to be more about the doxing thing, not the whole LGBT. So the LGBTQ community has really, really not taken a big fan of her stance on that one. Turns out they're not happy about that. Can't imagine why. All right, so our last story that we have to get into, this one makes me giggle. So we're gonna do this pretty quick, and then we'll get our last hour content things moving in here. So leave Meghan alone. Furious Duchess of Sussex fans brand Politico racist and demand that the outlet apologize for publishing an essay branding Royal a narcissist and likening her to Trump, Elizabeth Holmes, and Kanye West. I'm extremely grateful that both of my granddaughters, 5 and 3, both say they are girls, thank God. Yeah, I don't know what that would be. Libs of TikTok must be doing something right if Lily Orchard is mad at her. Well, I mean, I feel like she leaned a little hard in the paint there on the whole it's a cult thing. But I won't deny there isn't a really weird social pressure to be super accepting of everything and that to be accepting of people that want to push that idea out there, even if you don't want it pushed out. Like, I don't want people pushing ideas out there like that out around my kid. I want her to have her own thinking, her own process. But, you know, my daughter studies sociology, and she's big into this with the non-binary multiple genders crap. That's why I'm grateful my granddaughters are both saying they are girls. Well, I guess then you dodged a bullet, my friend. Congratulations. But yeah, it's weird. I mean, God, I just literally, I have like freaking, I have FTSD. I have fart traumatic stress and like just. Thought I heard a fart and I was like, did somebody pop off? Oh, Jesus. No. Okay. You can't fart around him or he'll go insane. All right, anyways. So, yes, I don't really care for Meghan Markle, but I love how every time anyone criticizes her in any way, voices any sort of opinion, that person's automatically racist. It's just amazing. So, so yeah, they published an article. Fans of the Duchess of Sussex are demanding Politico apologize for a piece where Meghan Markle was branded a narcissist akin to Donald Trump, Kanye West, Elizabeth Holmes, and Sam Bankman-Fried, guilty on all counts. The article titled 2022 is the year we all finally got tired of the narcissists suggests for the likes of Markle in 2022, some of them got their comeuppance and some of them got worse, our disinterest. And now Merkel's fans are asking for an apology while deeming writer Jonah Weiss piece a racist. Christopher Boozy, who appears in the Harry and Meghan Netflix documentary, wrote on Twitter that while he believes Trump and Bankman-Fried and Holmes are criminals and West is an anti-Semite, Markle's only offense is having defended herself while being black. No, her only offense is only assuming that she means something. She won't just go away. She has to keep going, but do you have to care what I think? If you don't like what I think, you're racist. Everyone who doesn't like me is racist. Again, can we talk about something? Give me one thing about Meghan Markle that isn't race-based with her. Everything is always she's been racially oppressed. Starting to regret mentioning that fart PTSD thing. Feel like man, I bit myself right in the butt on that one. Thank you. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the 50 bits. A CEO of Bot Sentinel suggested Weiss might be jealous of Meghan's marriage, saying, these Meghan haters all have something in common. Meghan got the prince. You must learn to deal with it. No, I'm a Meghan hater, and I don't have anything against the Meghan dating the prince. It's just the fact that she thinks she's actually important. That's... The fact that she just... Look, if she'd just come out and be honest that she's a gold digger who bagged a prince, okay, fine. She bagged the prince, turned him against his family. And the minute anyone says dick about her, she screams it's racist. So I'm sorry. She's a vapid cunt, and she needs to accept it. If she would just say, hey, I'm a cunt and I'm full of myself, I'd be her biggest fan. But she won't, so neither will I. Alrighty, so there's that. That's our second hour stories. Wrapping those up. Thank you very much. We're having a great old time through our content today, and thank you so much for the support of the show. I don't know what my daughter is doing, but it's distracting me. All right, so we've got a couple of things from Not the Bee that we're going to be pulling up here and doing for our remainder show here. There's something that I never knew about called pancake ice. So we're going to do a story that's talking about that. I guess, like, I don't know, get your fucking syrup, guys. It's about to be breakfast. New York blizzard resembles a war zone as the death toll continues. So I don't know if we're covering that one or not. Didn't we already? I don't know. We got somebody dying of fentanyl. We'll get into that one. Wait till you see how that happened.
I found Zach asleep at his desk.
I said wait. I said wait. Alrighty. Then we got a story about coming out of the Catholic Church. We're gonna get into some good old shit happening over there. Is this the one I think it is? Yes. And we've got a story about what a place called Malamo is getting awfully interesting in what they're doing to help clean up the environment. So, hey. Then we're going to check on San Francisco, who spent 4 years and nearly $500,000 to come up with their next public trash can. So it's time for the grand unveiling. I hope you'll be as excited as I am. And then we've also got a story about South Korea is ending a ban, and when you find out what it's on, you might want to move to South Korea. Wouldn't the syrup solidify on pancake ice? I mean, maybe. Maybe it would. Would the syrup solidify? I don't know. Point is, it's pancake ice. Get some butter. Just lube that surface up. Alrighty. So, God, this was our first story. Whoa, this is not the one we wanted at all. Okay, let's go ahead and do it this way. Hate grabbing things like this. Oh, someone was talking about the Greta Thunberg, Andrew Tate thing. We'll grab that too, just because why not?
Party 1000.
Holy shit, Disgrace one. Thank you very, very much. Oh, the Waffle House Brawl. I wish I could have played that. Oh, well. Someone else beat me to it. Twitter files on COVID just dropped. Ooh. That one's old. Anyways. So, yeah. I don't know where that one went. We had one about somebody being called, called out by a group of people and loving it. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you for the Rickroll. Oh, it used to be a cheaper thing, and then it happened so much that I bumped it up so I could stop hearing it. So thank you so much for reminding me that it's still there. All right, we got all those. I'm not going to bother then with that other story. It looks like the thing loaded in some sort of an error. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! Jesus, Lab Glass. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that is moist. That is very, very moist. All right, so pancake ice. That's what we're talking. We're talking pancake ice. So let's get ahead into that story. Bam, here we go. Pancake ice forms in water underneath a Michigan waterfall. Again, I didn't know that pancake ice could form. I feel like you need, I don't know, maybe flour, eggs, good whisk. Hey, they got a thing about video games. I'm a nerd. Anyways, all right. Pancake ice. Visitors to Michigan waterfall noticed something unusual underneath the water, or the falling water, a phenomenon known as pancake ice. They became suddenly hungry. We could smell the cinnamon. Just didn't see the pancake ice. So the Michigan Department of Natural Resources shared a photo of the unusual formations, chunks of round ice that resemble frozen pancakes underneath the falls at Tacoma State Falls in the Upper Peninsula. Experts say the so-called pancake ice is formed as the result of turbulent waters and cold temperatures. The water velocity outside the pool is larger. Outside the pool is larger than that in the pool, causing a shear force, making the flows rotate, forming them into a circular shape. Hung Tao Sen, a research professor in the hydraulic engineering at Clarkson University, New York, told the Detroit Free Press. I'm going to say that was a name I wasn't expecting, but all right. He sounds like an expert on pancake ice. That's literally it. That's all you got for me. I thought you'd think if this was a story, it would wager something more than, oh, look, there's pieces of ice that look like pancakes.
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Yeah?
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Let me get you that count. Why? No, we did one. We did one.
A busy little train.
I don't have more videos.
Up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies. Everyone's aboard on the 809. Fuck! Here comes a train, and here comes driver 10-2. Fuck! Hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Fuck! Here comes the train!
Okay, so, guess this is our last show, because we're gonna die when we do this one. I don't recommend anybody keep up on any of
Party 1000.
Jesus, man. Thank you so much. Again, it's a small show. We're trying to grow and very grateful of the support. I only hope that it's worth it. Definitely don't anybody put themselves in any difficult situation to cover. Like, it just, you know, it's a show. We're here to have fun, fuck around, make fun of me. I'm a punching bag. How you doing? Nice to meet you. So, you know, but thank you. The support is, there's not another word. I need another word. Fuck. Just thank you very much, guys. Seriously, it's very, very, very awesome. Catching up to that David Chandler guy, 100 more to go. Well, I mean, you're welcome. Can't I like it, Johnny? I mean, you can. You like it all you want. Anyways, all right, so we got done with pancake ice. That's done. Let's go ahead and flip back here. We've got a hype train happening. I have no idea how I have videos and things to play. Let's do the Greta Thunberg stuff while we're doing the hype train then. Because someone had mentioned this earlier, and I was debating whether or not to put it into the list. I didn't. I thought I had enough stuff, but we're doing a hype train. We're going at my gifting pace. I could catch up sometime in 2020. It's not a competition. It's not. I'm extremely humbled by anyone who donates even 10 bits to this show, man. Anything under 10, don't be a poor. But, like, seriously, 10 bits. I had a very modest goal of $40 a show. That's where we
Cheerwell 100. I like a good train. Just don't come early. We don't need to glue up the hole.
And I love getting interrupted by weird noises and very, very strange requests from the talk to text. So that's something for everybody, you know?
Party 1000.
Thank you very, very much, Disgrace. Thank you very much. It's what are we even on this train? Let's see. Here, let's catch up on that. There, we're at level 2, 89% of the way, 90% of the way. Now that's ticking all the way in. So 90% of the way through level 2. Here we go, our first controlled burn. I don't even know if I finished them before. All right, here we go. One. Alrighty, so what in the hole? All right, so Greta's out there dropping zingers on Andrew Tate, and I'm just here for the popcorn, says Not the Bee. I grabbed this off of Not the Bee because it was the fastest way to get it. So apparently Andrew Tate said hello at Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a 16 8.0 liter quad turbo. My TWO Ferrari 812 Capenzone has a 6.5 liter V12S. That's just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Well, let's do that for the 5 gifted subs. Cowbell. Voice crack. Now, I don't know why Andrew Tate did this. I don't know where this is coming from with Andrew Tate. Like, I don't know what brought this on. And so far, I know nothing other than apparently Greta Thunberg's been firing back, and it's been hilarious. So hers is, yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at, and then small whatever. Oh, smalldickenergy@getalife.com. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, my God. Is there anything else to that?
Shamrock 1000.
There's nothing else to it. That's it. Oh, wow. Oh, we've got a Greta Thunberg preparing to fight Andrew Tate. All right, let's look at this. Thank you again for the 1,000. Oh, if you're Andrew Tate. These are the memes. These are the memes. Oh, I would just like to say, and let's full screen it before this is over. Give that lady credit. That's some amazing form there. I can't do that. Anyways, I'd just like to say I am a crippled, handicapped guy who can barely walk. Whether or not the dick works is entirely up to people to speculate. And still rather be me than Andrew Tate right now. Just saying, out of the two of us, I feel like I've got it better right now. I mean, yeah, you've got your Bugatti, but you did get burned by Greta Thunberg. Oh, dude, if Greta Thunberg burns you, does that mean she's contributing to global warming? I mean, she did set a fire on your ass. Come on. Oh, fuck. All right, so that hype train now, level 4, 4 minutes, 4% in. I got a couple other controlled burns to catch up on then. So, Oh, Greta Thunberg. I am not a Greta Thunberg fan. And thank you, Wilmer, for the bubbler and the 50 bits. Not really a Greta Thunberg fan, but that was beautiful. It was short and sweet, you know, like she pretends to be. And just damn. Oh, and I love that universally we all kind of feel like Greta got the win out of that fight, man. I feel like you picked a fight with that person and you shouldn't have given you a break. I mean, you do what you need to, man. Thank you very much for everything. I think I love Greta now, says Lagwest. You kind of have to. You kind of have to. I mean, at this point, why wouldn't you? She didn't ask for that smoke. She didn't pick that fight with him. He came in on it, and he immediately was like, oh, I've got this car. Let me know what other, your emails so I can tell you all about my other enormous emission vehicles. And she's like, yeah, how about small dick energy? Just, oh, sir, you've been served. Oh. Alrighty. Oh, that's right. We've got this one to get into. So, this story's a little exciting. We've been talking about trash cans. We're going to talk about a few different types of trash cans, apparently, today.
Whilst Sweden prides itself...
Stop getting ahead of yourself. But Sweden has really gone the extra mile. And I don't know about you guys. I'm thinking I need to take me a trip to Sweden.
Whilst Sweden prides itself for being clean and one of the countries with the lowest levels of air pollution, Malmö is a Swedish coastal city trying to encourage people to throw their rubbish away using a dirty talking bin. Here she's thanking someone.
Tack.
And all in a sexy voice. The programmed female voice makes suggestive remarks, asking for a little more next time, and come back soon to do that again.
I mean, you'd throw all your trash away. Hold on. One more fast food bag and I'm gonna make that bin come.
Soon to do that again. It's brought much joviality to passers-by as authorities hope to see an increase to rubbish being deposited. However, she never seems satisfied and always wants you to throw away more. Some of us females are just waiting for the male version to be out on our streets sometime soon.
Really? Really? You're waiting for the male version? I feel like nobody... Oh, Jesus. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, everybody. Oh, pull that audio down. Holy fuck. Yeah, no, how long before someone drops a deposit in there and they take all those cans down? Sir, please stop fornicating with the garbage bin. Just stop. Trash fucker. Do you need assistance? Oh. Oh. God damn. Humans are trash, laugh my fat ass off. Well, I mean, yeah, we are trash. But let me ask you, Sandy Squatch, are you, That's where Star Trek lady went. What a cum dumpster. Oh my God. Wait, I didn't mean to put the nut emote in there. Oh, you didn't? Well, I guess it was a little premature. I think we got up to like level 4 with that hype train. So we'll do this next one quick. This is a little bit of a downer. But after that Greta Thunberg one, I should have saved Greta for after this. I should have done this first. Silly me. Alrighty. So parents are detailing finding their son dead from a fentanyl poisoning after he sought a pain reliever on Snapchat. I feel bad for these parents. If something happened to my daughter, I don't know how I would cope. And so my heart goes out to these parents. But I do have one question about the kid, man. Why are you looking for pain relievers on Snapchat? Like, dude, seriously, like, does nobody teach anybody know who you're buying drugs from, man? Trust your source. It's probably that Chinese fentanyl that they pitting over there on that TikTok shit. Fucking killing all people with Chinese fentanyl. Did you do your rant yesterday? Kind of did my rant. Here's where my rant landed on Jake. Jake's bullshit. I've never really cared for Jake much in general, and his bullshit wasn't cool. And then coming into my channel and giving me any shit, like, oh, fuck Steel Toe or whatever. It's like, dude, whatever, get fucked. So I just kind of ran out of steam. But, WTF, I have so many questions. About what? About getting fentanyl through Snapchat? Or, because if you have questions about acquiring fentanyl through Snapchat, I feel like the person who can tell you the most is not with us anymore. But again, these are his parents grieving, and I feel bad for them. This is sad, but again, dude, what were you doing looking for drugs on Snapchat?
His head was laying down on his arm. I could feel before I even touched him that something was horribly wrong.
Every parent's worst nightmare. 17-year-old Zach Didier found unresponsive in his room 2 days after Christmas of 2020. Medics arrived and began resuscitation efforts, but it was too late.
And I started resuming CPR, and they just stood there, and I got mad at them and said, guys, help me save my boy. When they didn't, I started trying to talk to Zach and begged him, don't go. Come back. Please come back. Do not go.
I walked up and Chris just said, our baby is gone.
We sat down with Chris and Laura Didier inside Zach's old high school theater classroom, surrounded by memories of their son.
He loved school. He loved sports. He starred in the musical. Zach was such a stellar young man. He always wanted to help other people.
Zach's sudden death, initially a mystery to investigators. But the Placer County coroner near Sacramento had two theories on the day of his death. Either an undetected medical issue or fentanyl.
And that further spiraled us into
confusion.
Debilitating confusion. It's like, why would you say that word? We had no red flags of Zach having struggles with any kind of drug use or addiction or depression.
9 out of every 10 overdose deaths in teenagers involves opioids, and most commonly involves fentanyl.
Dr. Scott Hadlin is head of adolescent and young adult medicine at Boston's Mass General for Children Hospital.
Fentanyl is so potent that teens, particularly teens who have never used an opioid before and have no tolerance to them, can die really quickly. We're talking within seconds to minutes.
New CDC data indicate the most common place for teens to overdose is at home. And experts say there are various reasons they turn to pills.
About 2 out of every 5 teens who overdose
Zach being cute or not
has
cute
a history
really...
of struggling with depression, anxiety, or other mental health problems. And in many cases, these problems have gone unaddressed.
In Los Angeles County alone, health officials recently announced accidental fentanyl overdoses skyrocketed over 1,200% from 2016 through 2021.
Yeah, but do we have any
proof
proof
that
that
this very
is
serious,
fentanyl?
Not just in the city of LA, but nationwide.
To understand where many teens are obtaining fentanyl, we spoke with an LAPD narcotics detective. We agreed not to name him as his work involves undercover operations.
The more personal sites would be Facebook,
Greg.
Marketplace, Instagram, and Snapchat. If you're buying it on a social media account or you're buying it from somebody on the street or a friend, then most likely it's going to be counterfeit.
If you look at these photos, the fake pill looks just like the real pill.
They sure do. The dealer's main objective is to get you hooked. And if you don't die from it, then you're a customer for as long as you live.
In Zach Didier's case, his parents said he met a drug dealer on Snapchat who sold him a deadly fentanyl pill that Zach thought was the pain reliever Percocet.
Zach's case was really the first for our county dealing with whether or not to hold someone who provides.
Holy Jesus. I'm sorry, man. Unless something happened to you, wow. 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 You good? Dude, am I good? Apparently their fucking district attorney is Leatherface. Am I the only one seeing the state of Texas on this guy's head right now? Am I the only person who found that as a little abrasive? We've had, no offense, we've had very good-looking people up until now, myself included. And then this happened, and I was like, sweet Jesus. Christ on a cracker, that's a face for radio. That's not
drugs to someone else who ultimately dies. Whether or not to hold them responsible for their death, and if so, how much? The message to dealers are we are fed up. We are tired of seeing young people dying in our communities.
Zach's dealer was sentenced to 17 years in prison. But Placer County's district attorney, who has advocated for aggressive charges against dealers, says prosecution alone won't solve the fentanyl crisis.
The solution
Two-Face,
will
I
be
bet he makes his
education,
own look.
awareness, and talking to parents.
Dude, oh my God, how did I miss the Two-Face one? He is a district attorney. Well, you know. Oh shit, wrong button. Well, Harvey, if you got a problem with the drug dealers, I suggest you talk to a friend of yours. You know who I mean. Never had the desire to use prescription medication. Don't understand. Look, I can understand painkillers, man, but again, this whole it's Bald Storky or whatever his name is from MHA.
Talking to teachers.
I've had a lot of struggle and challenge.
Warning families about the dangers of fentanyl has become a life mission for Zach's parents, who now spend countless hours going into schools, telling their shattering story.
As hard as it is to talk about it and as hard as it is to share the story, I feel him with me when I do it. I feel him helping me find the words even.
What is it that goes through your mind before you step out onto the stage?
I'm stepping out onto the stage.
Reach them. I see their faces.
I'm sorry. I have trouble thinking this isn't partially for you.
I just scan the room and
Oh
they're
my
listening
God.
and absorbing it, and I just think,
Yeah, I'm not the best wrestling
let us
person.
reach them.
And Pamela Zach's family believes that they've already saved lives. In one chilling example, they were contacted by a parent who saw Zach's story and said that they made their child watch this presentation that the family gives as they go about telling their story. The child admitted to their parents that they had just bought a pill on social media. The parents had that pill tested. Lo and behold, it contained a deadly dose of fentanyl. But for the parents telling their story, that child could have been the next victim. And for parents out there who might be asking, how can I talk to my kid about fentanyl? Teen health professionals say that you want to approach the conversation in the spirit of curiosity. Ask your teen open-ended questions like, what do you know about fentanyl? What do you know about its deadly effects?
I know it didn't kill
And finally,
George
I just want
Floyd.
to say, I know the Didier family is watching tonight. Pamela, today marks 2 years since they lost their son. And I just want to say on behalf of all of us, it's
Yeah, we get it. You guys are sad. And yeah. Sad panda. Well, at least something good came from it. We found out that Harvey Dent is real. I feel better knowing that he's just out there protecting us. All of us. Oh, I'm going to go to hell for that bit. Yep, we don't need closed borders. No problem here. Yeah, but it's land of milk and honey. Just plenty of stuff for everyone. Oh. Don't know why that happened all of a sudden. Alrighty, I believe this is a story. Please be. Oh, no, this is his first speech. I don't want to do his first speech. I can give two shits about his first speech. So apparently, former Pope Benedict is very sick. Pope Francis says. I guess, I mean, what do you say to the guy? He quit his job. Like, get fucked. Pope Francis has said that his predecessor, Pope Benedict, the 95-year-old former pontiff who resigned from the post 9 years ago, is very sick after a deterioration in his health on Wednesday. Yeah, I guess he just ran out of, children's souls to feed off of. I want to ask all of you for a special prayer for Pope Emeritus Benedict, who sustains the church in his silence. He is very sick, Francis said during his general audience at the Vatican on Wednesday. Yeah, thank you, Wilmer, for that 100 bits and the aw. I mean, yeah, I really feel bad for the guy that was kind of in charge of moving around, touchy priests all the time. Yeah, it's too bad for him. Oh, it's too bad. It's a real abuse of healthcare. Child abuse. We ask the Lord to console and sustain him in his witness for the love of Christ to the very end. Yeah. The Vatican spokesman later confirmed that in the last few hours there have been a deterioration due to the advancement of his age. Yeah, people make it to 95. They don't keep going. The situation at the moment remains under control. Really? What happens if it gets out of control? Do we start seeing like could we see a Weekend at Bernie's with Pope Benedict? Francis just dragging him around. You know, they pose for photos like, no, he's still fine. He's still kicking. Look, he's still groping kids. In 2013, Pope Benedict shocked the world by making the most unprecedented decision to resign from his post, citing advanced age. Yes, because you can't publicly claim that you don't want to have to talk about the diddling. Is he sick, or is he like stare at the chimney and wait for the smoke sick? Well, they can't do that with him. He resigned. You can't be like hailed as a pope when you die, because that chimney from the smoke is supposed to notify everybody that we're electing a new pope and stuff too, right? Isn't it? I don't know. Are they cremate? I don't know. Imagine that. They cremate Pope Benedict, who grew up in the, what was it, the childhood SS or whatever program? Cremated. Took him right to the ovens. I forgot that one. Resigned. I mean, yeah. Archbishop Wilton Gregory of Washington, D.C. asked Catholics, folks of goodwill, pray for Benedict in a Twitter post. Yeah, he served our church in many roles. Priest, scholar, aiding and abetting. Curial official, pontiff. May Christ reward him for his loving service and the service he provided to many priests' loving children. Alrighty. In 2013, Pope Benedict shocked the world. Yeah, marked the first pope that stepped down near 600 years. The last pope to resign before his death was Gregory the 12th, who in 1415 quit to end a civil war with the Catholic Church, in which more than one man claimed to be pope. In 2020, the Vatican said Benedict had suffered from a painful but not serious condition, following reports in German media that he was ill. 2 years earlier, in a rare public letter published in the Italian newspaper Corriere della Sera, Benedict wrote that in the slow waning of my physical forces, inwardly, I am on a pilgrimage towards home. Okay. So in other words, you sat around and you got fat after you quit your job. All right. Honestly, why wouldn't God love this guy? He helped a whole bunch of people, molest children in the name of the Lord. And then he, at least he helped them get away with it. And then, after that, he quit, because he didn't want to keep doing the gig. So, there we go. God loves a quitter. How does he feel about suicide again, by the way? Isn't that quitting at its highest form? Alrighty. He just needs a good Canadian maid. We just got to get good old Trudeau over there with a little maid action. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick. I should stop being a dick to the Pope. He's had a long and very, very difficult life saying, no, just don't talk to the police. Anyways. I'd say I'm going to go to hell for that bit, but honestly, at this point, get in line. So, there's so many. All right. We've got a few more stories in here. Oh, wow. Got a few more stories in there. And then I got to see if I have... something else on this big goddamn thing. All right. Oh, this would be a way to kind of pick people up. We'll open that one up in a new tab here. And we already did that one, so we won't cover any of those. There we go there. So this next one is... Oh, wait, did we cover this? No, we didn't. All right, so we got to do this one first. Shit. Fuck. Johnny. The blizzard of the century continues to grip Buffalo. Incredible scenes from western New York, Lake Erie, as homes ice over and stranded locals are forced to bed down in Target. Oh my God, what the hell is that? Woman who froze to death in her car speaks out. That looks like a house burning. That does not look like a woman who froze to death in her car. All right, motorists have been slammed for failing to heed travel warnings about the blizzard swept across the United States, devastated Buffalo, leaving at least 34 dead in western New York region. The storm has killed some 68 people across the country, with the aftermath of Buffalo has been likened to a war zone. In the struggling emergency crews expecting the death toll to rise further, about 30 people were forced to spend their Christmas inside a Target store. Yeah, that's... Okay, so then what is this?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That looks like you're watching something burn.
Your college experience.
That doesn't look like anything. Anyways, the storm has killed 68 people, 30 there. Oh, dude, here's the full video. Is this drone footage of the...
From company events to parties with friends to charity fundraisers to reunions, Rush Order Tees can make a shirt for any occasion.
I think we did this one already, though. Yeah, didn't we do this already? Yeah, because there's the drone just flying around, just fucking piles of snow. And I'm pretty sure we did this. Nope, I don't remember this part. Never mind. Maybe we tried to and it wouldn't load. Yeah, I'm not surprised a bunch of people died. Cars are literally frozen in the street. Holy balls. Whew. But what happened to the groceries? Oh, fuck. So that is still kicking the shit out of people over there. One Buffalo resident is seen shoveling mountains of snow for his neighbors. Well, isn't that nice? Somebody should blow that poor guy. I mean, this doesn't even look real. This looks like a model. Like if you were to see a town in a model, you know, like in a in a movie. Like we made this picture doesn't look real. Somebody bukkakied the shit out of those houses. Like, how much jizz do you guys have? Fuck me. All right. Anyways. There we go. So that's the East Coast continuing to get battered. And I guess, I don't know what else you can say about it. It's strange. That must be Northeast? I mean, I don't know where it is. It said Buffalo, New York. That, I assume, is Northeast. It's in New York, but it's also a Buffalo. Lake effect icing. I mean, it looks like cake icing. But who knows? I mean, the shadow knows. Anyways, let's get over to one of our next stories here. Boo, ba-doo, 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 boop. It took nearly 4 years and more than 5 water from Lake Erie. I get what you're saying. It took nearly 4 years and more than $500,000, but San Francisco has finally selected its next public trash can. I mean, you guys spent $500,000 to figure out a bin to throw garbage in. I don't mean to brag. Sweden's got one that moans. You got some tough competition for this kind of a price tag. This one better cup your balls. All right? Like, I'm saying, Sweden's is already moaning suggestively, and as far as I know, they didn't put any money into that. Weirdly enough, they've been getting, some of the garbage cans have been getting tipped, and I don't mean over. I mean literally like someone's just leaving them a $5. Just... Okay. After spending nearly 4 years and $550,000 on an odyssey to custom design the city's next trash can, San Francisco appears to have picked a new garbage receptacle. On Thursday, city officials announced... Oh, my God. Oh, God. On Thursday, city officials announced they selected the Slim Silhouette, which they touted as durable, tamper-resistant, and easy to clean. The design was one of six trash receptacles publicly tested over the summer, and one of 3 that was custom designed. Oh, dear God. Enhance. Congratulations, 4 years and over $500,000 for that. Literally, what the fuck? I mean, so you guys had nothing better to do in San Francisco with your time or money? You thought like, hey, we really got to work this out. And that's the best you could come up with too. Just a super thin, looks nice and breezy. I'm sure that won't smell horrible when the garbage is going bad. Easy to clean. How did you spend that much on it? That's definitely a trash can. It looks like a place you'd throw trash. The Slim Silhouette emerges the top pick after a 2.5-month pilot that put the different models to the rigors of real-life testing in a total of 52 locations across a section of San Francisco's Public Works. Public Works has defended the downright metric search, arguing the city had the unique needs that required a custom approach. Officials said they needed a can that was small enough to fit on San Francisco's narrow sidewalks, large enough to hold a 32-gallon container, and secure enough to prevent break-ins. Yeah, that looks like you accomplished none of it, but all right. You get to talk dirty to it. Like I said, Toastmaster, they apparently haven't been informed. No, this one does not even talk dirty to you. All it is it looks like a super futuristic, like retro, like 50s garbage can. That's all we've got. It holds a bag. Again, I don't know who's breaking into garbage cans. Most people just reach in and take stuff out. But Public Works defended that, the break-ins. So that's it? Really? Enough to prevent break-ins. So you guys don't... Again, I feel like you are missing the point here, San Francisco. Sweden already has moaning garbage cans. Why can't we at least get one with a fleshlight in it, you know? Finally, a garbage can the homeless people can fuck, you know? Hey, I bet homeless people would pick up their trash more if they could fuck the garbage can. A fleshlight? Yes, a fleshlight. If Sweden wants to be super and advanced, and I say America, you know, the country of we did it first, then it's fleshlight in our garbage cans time. Plus, like I just said, homeless people are the only ones I see digging in the trash cans, right? But they're more likely to put the stuff back if they're also going to plow it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like we have to make it a thing that the fleshlight only presents itself when enough trash has been placed. Like you have to woo the garbage can. Like you can't get to F the garbage can because it's like, oh, look, here's my styrofoam cup. But it's like, nah, here's the entire bag from McDonald's. Now the garbage can's like, oh, do me, daddy. You know, then that's where we're at. That's where you hit it. Like, you gotta work them up to it. Otherwise, every Tom, Dick, and Harry with a fucking napkin is gonna fucking be able to fuck the garbage can. We can't have that happening. while eating the sandwich that they pulled from the trash can that can fuck the garbage can. You better patent this now. I mean, it's actually not a bad idea. If you put enough garbage in, the fleshlight comes out. Is it indecent exposure or civic duty? I don't know. Either way, we're connected. I'm a part of the system. I mean, at the very least, we... Oh, yes, I've heard of Tenga. I've heard of the Japanese suction tube. I believe we've gone down the Tenga wormhole before. Is that a wormhole or a wandering eye? Okay. So we'll do this little heartwarming thing. This is just a series of photos we picked up from Not the Bee of Santa in the NICU. These are babies in the NICU at St. Luke's Health System in Kansas City, and they got a visit from Santa, and so I don't know. It's just kind of fun. So this is just kind of a little fun. Oh, let's all have a heartwarming moment. Oh, little adorable babies. Oh, they're gifts. Until they have to change their diaper. Like, this is when babies are cool, because babies are such a pain in the ass in a couple of months when it smells. And I didn't have to do most of that. Let me be very, very clear. I have changed, like, easily, like, less than 10 diapers in her whole life. Like, less than 10. What can I say? They don't hand the baby off to the weak leg cripple guy very much. It's a goddamn crooked system. So yeah, glad Santa's wearing a mask. I don't know, why are we allowing this random person around the... Oh wait, why are you holding the babies? I don't trust you. This isn't right. This picture, even the kid isn't happy about this, all right? Like, clearly, there aren't many thoughts in there, but one of them is, put me back in. Just, I'm done. Master Meatball, no worm, I carry a python. Well, good for you. Snakes are illegal in some states, be warned. Again, this guy, I'm a little weirded out here. We have a set for you. The smile feels weird. You're younger than the beard would look. Why are... Oh, so this is candy dots? I don't get what this... Why are the kids in costumes? I mean, do we need the kids in costumes? I thought this was supposed to be heartwarming. This is seditious. This is not for these children's benefit or health. Or, oh, they're going to look back so fondly on us. Remember when you were a completely unwilling, couldn't even voice an opinion, express distaste infant? And we took you out of... you know, the ward where you were kept for your safety because you were born a little early. And we thought, hey, everybody, it's the worst a photo shoot could do. Put the kids in costumes from Fantastic Planet. Look, this one's got a tube in its nose, okay? This baby's got a tube in its nose. Could we maybe keep the baby in the hospital? What does that kid identify as? Did it decide yet? I don't think so, Johnny Chimpo. I feel like it didn't know it has options. It's just hoping all the pieces that it originally came with were left intact. And we'll go from there. It identifies as hungry. Dude, this one identifies as a premature born baby. It's got literally an oxygen tube in its nose. I really feel like it does not need pose time with Santa Claus. How for the mom is this? Oh. And if there is no... Well, there has to be. Babies don't fall out of the sky. All right. Nobody say anything about these next ones coming up. There's nothing to say. I have a DVD of babes in Candyland, very different from what this image shows. If you're talking about the original movie with Keanu Reeves, yes, indeed, very different movie. We gave this one a round trip, okay? To where? The Polar Express. Oh. So you're gonna mail off your baby? I mean, you just had it. You could stick around for a little bit. Give it a chance. Try it out. Being a parent, you might like it. I don't know. A world of cookies for Santa. Why is there a book in there with the baby? I feel like that's just a hazard. That is just going to lead to a baby smothered by a book. You said babies don't fall out of the sky. Well, that they do in liberal states. Oh. Boo. Again, this is a photo where I feel like this picture really stresses how maybe we should be doing more important things with this child than, I don't know, getting that oh so precious holiday moment. Again, maybe this photo op isn't the most important thing in that kid's life today. Just saying. Say that maybe the real gift would be, I don't know, if you kept him alive. Because again, I'm not gonna see a kid with a hose in its neck and feel like we should be like, oh, look at this cute little move over babies in Halloween costumes. Oh, fuck you, whoever wrote that. You should not approve of this. This is deplorable. This is gross. That kid is not happy. He clearly hates Charlie Brown, and he should. He looks a lot like him. No, we're not doing that. We're not. Why do we have to? Kids, man. Just let them be premature born kids. I feel like if your baby was born early, you've got better things to do than arrange that photo. I don't know. A few parts of your life you might need to get in shape and deal with because either A, there was something wrong with you or you were too small to carry the kid. Either way, odds are the whole having a kid thing gonna do a number. Might want to focus. Just keep the ball rolling. All right. So I don't know if you guys were as worried about this as I was, but there's been some really great news out of South Korea. Now, I know tensions have been rising with North and South Korea, and I know a lot of you guys, like me, think, hey, if something's happening over there, how long till it goes over here? Well, thankfully, I think we finally solved the problem. South Korea has lifted their ban on imported sex dolls. That's right. It doesn't have to be homegrown. Now you can import your synthetic waifu. Finally, we can have real, quality fuck dolls made in Taiwan. American vaginas, female vaginas, all made in Taiwan. Do they come in mail asking for a friend? I really feel like Sandy Squatch, I mean, no offense, and maybe I'm being insensitive here. Couldn't you almost just make your own out of like a mannequin and a dildo or a strap-on? You know, like, couldn't you get like a CPR dummy and just kind of like build one? Like, I mean, like realistically, like brass tacks here. Could it be cheaper? That's all I'm saying. Like, could it be more cost effective? Because like, you know, Macy's and Walmarts and Targets and all those, they're all going under. I mean, you get your hands on one decent mannequin, and then you could have dicks for days. Like, I mean, just every day is a new piece. You know what I mean? Like, get him in a bondage costume, and then you can pretend he's whatever shade you need, and there you go. I'm pretty sure they make male ones too, but I'm gonna go ahead on the limb here. I'm gonna guess in South Korea, a large amount of the purchasing audience isn't the girls. I'm gonna guess just from the view of this guy here. You can tell he's thinking it the whole time. He's like, I'm here. This is a serious proceeding. I'm sitting next to a woman. I have a bottle of water, and all I can think is she wet? My friend specifically said they wanted it to feel real. Well, don't CPR dummies feel real? I mean, I don't know. I think like the real dolls, I think they make male real dolls. Probably. They probably make male real dolls with real ejaculation action. I mean, that's not too hard to do. That's just like a push pop and a hose, you know what I mean? Like you can That's a turkey baster and a little bit of eggnog. You got yourself a date. You know what I mean? That's just. Oh, and this is why I'm not allowed at family gatherings anymore, especially to be around the turkey baster. Alrighty, so South Korea lifts the ban on imported sex dolls. Again, didn't know they had one, but apparently, now it's the time to fucking South Korea. South Korea has formally lifted a ban on the import of full-body sex dolls, ending a years of debate over how much the government can interfere in private life. Although there are no laws or regulations banning the import of sex dolls, hundreds and perhaps thousands have been seized by customs, more like cumstoms. Seized? I mean, I wouldn't call it seized. I mean, they were certainly bent over and thoroughly searched. They checked every hole. Let me tell you. It's hard-working customs in South Korea. Although there are no... Yeah, we get that. Have been seized by customs, which cited a clause in the law that bans the imports of goods that harm the country's beautiful traditions and public moral. Guys, just boop. What customs is just exactly what customs are you not maintaining when you plow a sex doll? What exactly I suppose, I guess, like, if you don't keep it clean.
I was fixing my coochie lips.
I mean, honestly, it's lonely working customs. Dude, it's not lonely working customs. I imagine it's a gangbang up in there. It's a hard slog. There are so many sex dolls and so few workers to fill them. There's a backlog of dick. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I mean, again, what traditions? Look, we have a long tradition of you have sex with your wife or you whack it, and that's it. This ruins the traditional family dynamic of someone thinking that they're a 4 and they can also have a 9. This ruins. That's not how that works. You can't. Those are dreams. We can't let them achieve them. Let's face it, every single one of these guys that order these things is some fat chud who couldn't get a girl in his regular life, and now he's got a girl he's going to plow all the time. He's going to think he's king shit of the world, and he doesn't deserve it. That is a tradition we are not going to endorse here in South Korea. No, we're going to say you are too ugly to have that woman. Oh, Jesus. Importers complained and took their cases to courts, most of which agreed with them and ordered customs to release the sex dolls, saying they are used in people's private spaces and don't undermine human dignity. I mean, you can say that. You're allowed that opinion. Does it undermine human dignity? I mean, how dignified can you feel when you are on top of a limp fish that almost feels like a corpse? Because let's face it, there's no pulse. I mean, what? Is that like a thing you can get? Like, I might need, like, she might need to have, like, there'd have to be like a pulse. I'd have to feel a pulse, or she'd be breathing. Like, at a certain point, like, room temperature body on the bed is going to feel a little bit too much like necrophilia. And that's my biggest problem with this. If they told me that they didn't want to have these sex dolls because it's a slippery slope to necrophilia, I'd be like, you're goddamn right. First, it starts with, I want them to feel real. And then it starts with, well, when they're real and they're lukewarm, it still feels all right. Like, no. Sandy Squatch, yeah, it'd have to be warm as well. Like, I mean, that's my thing where it's like with a real doll, you know it's not going to feel, it's going to feel like a corpse, you know? And then if they give, like, battery and animatronic action, I don't know. Have you ever seen a kid's toy? My daughter got a llama recently that waddles around the room. Like, I'm imagining that if you ever tried to stick anything in that, you'd break something. You know what I mean? Like, how do you know you get the right angle? Because, listen, a robot's not going to stop because it's about to tear your dick off. It doesn't know the difference. It's just hoping you're having a good time. Maybe if that's what you paid for. Oh, Jesus. All right, so I should probably finish this story. I mean, come on, dude. What is the purpose of the doll on the screen? Is she a character witness? Why is she wearing glasses? I feel like if she was custom made, she should have perfect eyesight. Is that just me? Clearly, she doesn't even know what she's done wrong. And I would like to ask question, age seems a little young here. I am a little sus. Is this now? Wait a minute. Now, are you the guy who's buying the doll? Is this your woman, sir? She's a smart sex doll. Right. She's smarter. She studied at Coxford. She has a PhBBD. I'm sorry. Coxford is a good one. I'm happy with Coxford. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I don't know if you know I'm a comedian. Fucking Coxford. Oh, she took long-winded courses at Coxford. Filled every hole in her schedule. All right. Anyways, Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, let's get back down there. Monday, Customs Service said in a statement that it began enforcing a revised guideline of import of life-size adult sex dolls. Said it reviewed recent court rulings and options from relevant government agencies. All right. South Korea, what relevant government agency do you have that has anything to do with sex dolls? We've listed customs. Hey, Yaruto, what's going on? We've listed customs. What else is there? You can't be serious. All right, so it began. Korean Customs said, okay, so why? He reviewed our recent court guidelines, options, relevant agencies, including the Ministry of Gender Equality, and Family. You have a Minister of Gender Equality and Family? So wait, does that mean for every male sex or for every female sex doll, you need a male sex doll? You're just going to have like a sex doll baby explosion on your hands if those two get together. Because they're both born to fuck. Like, I mean, that's what they're made for. Me and my wife each got a sex doll, thought it would kink up our love life until our sex dolls left us for each other. For themselves. It was going great until my sex doll met someone else's sex doll. Now they're fucking. Voyeurism with two sex dolls. I mean, I don't know. Apparently, gender equality has to get involved in this. I feel like the sex doll market has been very, very female-oriented. Personally, I think it's about time male representation made a bit of a little bit of a dick swing in here. Oh, Jesus. The customer service, the customs service said it will still ban the import of childlike sex dolls or others embodying certain people. It said other countries like the United States, Australia, and the UK also ban childlike sex dolls. Thank God. I was really worried where that was going. Sweet Jesus. You know, when you're reading a story and you didn't read the whole thing and you're thinking, oh God, don't say we do. Don't. Because I just, the gamer above number one. Well, hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, I just, really glad to find out now that no, we don't have child sex dolls in America. Thank God. Glad to know all the children getting effed in America are 100% pure, real American children. No, not what I meant. All right, so they will ban the, which, while the decision reflects South Korea's slow yet gradual moves towards to restrict state interference into personal lives, some women's rights and conservative organizations will likely again voice their opposition to the use of sex dolls. They say they deepen the sexual objectification of women and undermine public morale. Maybe, I don't know. I've never, is it weird that I'm never like, wouldn't want one? I mean, I'm amazed that, like, and I'm sure eventually it'll be a thing, but I'm amazed that, like, porn stars like Amaranth or whatever don't sell, like, sex doll versions of themselves. But then I suppose you could use them to deep fake stuff. But I mean, but yeah, no, I don't, dude, like, why would you? I don't know, maybe for ladies it wouldn't seem so weird because you got to use, like, vibrators and dildos and stuff. But just quite frankly, that is a thing, though. What is a thing? Porn star sex dolls? Shouldn't have told my credit card that. No. Again, I could never do it. I can't stick my... I can't do it, man. It's too, like, one, yes, like dildos that are exactly like a porn star's dick or a vagina, flashlight like a porn. Yeah, I get the flashlights that are supposed to be. How do you get that mold? You know, it's been. Then that's another thing, Sandy Squatch. Let's end one myth here right now, just so everybody's aware. Those porn star vagina things, those aren't true to life. Is no way in hell that they're selling a product that's as blown out as that thing is, all right? You'd be getting just a freaking loose, just pink sock. And they are not pulling that at all. So it's, nope, it's extra. Trust me, that is the unbroken in version. You know, the original packaging. The dick, I would believe, though. Yes, because there's, like, a process for that. You have to, like... Why are we talking about this? You could, like, you could make a mold of that. Like, I mean, I'm just... And plus, you can't... Like, this is where God hates women. Because you can't blow out a dick. You can't do it, all right? You can never F a dick so hard that it can't F again. There are always drugs that can fix that. We can put hydraulics in it. We can make it better, stronger, faster. Ejaculate different colors. But that's not the case on the receiving end. You can break it in half, though. Yes, but it can be repaired. It can be removed and repaired. Why'd you have to talk about breaking it in half, though? I feel like that now you've taken us all into a bad place. Now we're just in a sad, sad world. It's a mad world. Oh. It is the weirdest day. Oh, great. Hey, guess what I was looking up? African deep sea snake. Oops. Sandy Squatch, I heard you can rejuvenate your vagina. Yeah, I heard the tooth fairy's real too. Keep believing in fairy tales. I mean, I don't know. With stem cells, all things are possible, but then we got to maintain abortions. It's kind of like a, how are you going to do it? You know what I mean? Are you putting in what you're getting out? Oh, fuck me. Oh, nope, we did that one. Yeah. I suppose, is this, yeah, I guess this is mildly worth covering for the last 10 minutes. It's not super duper awesome. So, whatever. No, I didn't click that ad. Don't be a dick. All right, so Alabama baby, born on the same day as mom and dad, 1 in 133,000 chance. Baby Lennon, a girl, born on December 18th, the same day as her mom and her dad, Cassidy and Dylan Scott. So, wait a minute, were they twins? Are you keeping this all in the family? Birthday celebrations are sure to become a big deal for an Alabama family that has 3 members who were born on the same day. Parents Cassidy and Dylan Scott welcomed their firstborn on Sunday, December 18th, which also happens to be their shared birthday, according to a Facebook post from the Huntsville Hospital of Women and Children. I'm calling bullshit right now. I'm saying someone faked this. You, Cassidy, or you, Dylan, one of you switched over to your birthday. I'm not believing that you met and you had the same birthday. This is an exciting time for any family, but it's extra special for this one because they all share the same birthday. The Huntsville Hospital wrote in a post on Monday. That's right. On Sunday, December 18th, that chance 1 in 130,000 occurred when their daughter, Lennon, their daughter has a horrible name, okay? Let's just say that right now. Horrible name. Lennon. She held on until 12:30 a.m. just in time for the celebration. Please join us. Oh, you guys really squeaked this in the door. Please join us in wishing the family a very happy birthday. And there you go. There's a public. Let's just dox them publicly. Show them show the world who they are. Again, photo with the baby for who really, really will never ever care or be grateful. But does anyone else think she held it a little bit? Just kind of like, nope, you're staying in here until it's after midnight. Like, she went into labor the whole way to the hospital. Not yet. Not yet. I've got a freaking Facebook post planned around this. You are not coming one day early, like your father. Somebody faked it, all right? Somebody faked it, and I totally believe that mom was there with a frickin' staple gun, just clasping them jaws shut. Ma'am, you're trying to keep the baby in your womb. No, I'm not. I'm
I was fixing my coochie lips.
Alrighty. The Fox Digital team reached out to the Huntsville Hospital for Women and Children for comment. The hospital's Facebook post has been shared 1,700 times and garnered more than 250 comments at the time of publication. Facebook users voiced their excitement for the Scott family under the post. However, let's be honest. People have voiced their excitement. You're not going to list the comments where someone's like, yeah, get fucked. Screw you and your baby. All 3 of you were born on the same day. Can you all go down on the same day, too? No, get on a plane and let it crash. Oh, that's so special that you will get to spend your birthday together every year, another user wrote. Oh, really? Really, that's so special? I would hate that. One, you can never forget your mom's birthday, ever. Or your dad's. And they likewise can never forget yours, which will make it all the more painful when they do. Because they'll forget what day it was when you popped out. They'll just remember it happened on a day. But next week's my birthday. Hey, doesn't the daughter have one coming up at some point? I don't fucking know. It's whatever. This is also these are just a bunch of cheap bastards who wanted to save out on buying multiple cakes in a year. You know what I mean? They thought this way, it's one cake, we're all done. Like life saved, money saved. Shit goes right to your ass. You know what I mean? I don't have to deal with that. Oh, but dude, think about this. Bad deal for the parents. She starts getting older. Her birthday shows up. She's going to want to have a party. She's going to want to have her friends over. You're going to have to do all of this work for her on your birthday. Guess who can't just fucking tie one off and just go, you know what? I'm going to drink myself into a stupor. I've had a rough day. I raised the kid, and it's another year on the ball. Time to nope, not for you, my friend. You got a baby's daughter, or you got a daughter's birthday party. Hi, I'd like to admit to anyone who isn't currently aware, I am actually mentally retarded with brain damage and neural damage and stuff. So it's like, hey, fun. It's like God hates me. But he won't finish the job. All right, so, wow, how precious. All right, so it's just more comments about people. Again, I call suspect on this. I don't think that was truly everybody born on the same day. But maybe. Either way, God, I would never want that. I love getting screwed up on my birthday. My birthday is the one day that I don't want to remember. And quite frankly, if I have to celebrate hers on mine, that's not doable. I just don't, not enough hours in the day. I'm going to sleep at some point. Anyways. So that is it for our show today. I want to remind everybody that I'm going to be at the VFW in Sauk Rapids this Saturday for New Year's Eve. So if you want to come out for New Year's Eve to see me DJ, that's a thing. I don't have any links for the tickets yet because Aaron hasn't given them to me, but there's supposed to be tickets for a comedy show that's supposed to be happening in Partners Pub in Sartell, so please come see that. And we'll be back tomorrow with another fully prepped rockin' and rollin' show to entertain all of you wonderful guys and gals. And thank you for all of your supports, the bits, the subs, the sound drops. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. We love you all. Stay safe out there. Till tomorrow at 2.
Game over. Fuck you. What the fuck?